The Wild Wild West.
Actor, magician, hypnotist, escape artist, television personality. There are a lot of parts to make up Steve Crawford. Steve and his team of experienced professionals would like an opportunity to tailor a program to meet your needs.
Hey guys, welcome to Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. We're doing a little road episode. I'm in Ontario, California, recording a comedy special, but we're recording an intro for my newest special that'll come out eventually. And I met you, Steve Crawford, dude.
Great to be here.
Lifetime entertainer.
I met you. That was a crazy day we had.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was
Absolutely.
mostly you. You were doing stunts and shit.
So this guy, don't let him fool you.
The Wild Wild.
You got actually hurt.
I got hurt, a little bit injured.
Your ribs are messed
So,
up. Well, that should be nothing to you. You're a stunt. How long have you been doing stunts for?
Exactly. That's the problem. So now I'm all broken down and sore. So I did Daredevil stunts on the road for 30, 40 years. And that was for state fairs, festivals.
How'd you get into that?
You know, I was a kid. I had a childhood hobby of magic. My mother told me about the movie Houdini with Tony Curtis. And I watched this thing, and I watched him get locked in the water tank, and his appendix burst, and he dies. But something it affected me differently than it did the other people watching, and it grabbed me.
You watched the Houdini, so you saw him die in the tank, and you're like,
I did. I'm like, oh my
torch.
gosh, I want to do what this guy's doing. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to die, let's die in a water tank in front of an audience. You know, we're all going to die.
True.
But didn't plan to die and didn't die. But I was lucky. I had a locksmith that lived next door. He taught me how to pick locks, and I really became a big Houdini fan.
And your stage name was Houdini, right?
As a child, I went all the way in those days, actually all the way to college. Houdini names, you know, with somebody Eenie. Everybody put an Eenie, so I went with Houdini. Can you hold? My beautiful assistant is here. Would you hold the microphone? I'll show you one of the first tricks I learned. This is a quick one.
Did you ever use male? It's always women. I never like sexy boys for the assistant.
I think you got to hold it closer. Somebody told me that.
Yeah, get up there,
that was
bro.
you that told me. All right, here we go. Little dollar bill trick.
Here we go.
So a lot of kids start with this stuff, which I did
Yeah.
at the library. Picture of Barbara Bush. I don't know if you can see that. Or
Kind of looks like Barbara up there.
I always thought as a kid. Anyway, no, we fold the dollar up. In this trick, what we want to do is make it come out backwards or different or upside down. But in this case, it actually changes.
Yeah.
About $99 different. As you can see, you get a $100 bill. So money didn't really become the motivation to do it, but it kept me doing it.
You got the
career.
Philosopher's Stone. You could do alchemy, transfer the lead into gold.
We could do that. It's true. I will say I picked up many dates as a
Thank you,
child,
Sean.
pretending to be a real wizard, and that I could do real magic and read her mind, and you wouldn't believe it. Magic is a great way to meet girls. Don't let me.
I wanted to ask you about that. That seems.
Absolutely.
I watched the reel of you. That was the Oklahoma. What was that? The hockey team, right?
Oh, you saw one of my sports events doing illusions. Yes.
My question is, so when you're a magician, because you're a magician, actor, stuntman, you do it all. You're a general entertainer, a real entertainer. Everyone thinks they're an entertainer now, but you're the real deal. 40 years of locking in getting locked underwater, acting.
You know, it was a funny thing when I was growing up. I was the only entertainer that I knew, and I mean, I met people who helped me in the business, but you know, I did my shows, and now I look at social media, and everybody's an entertainer. I'm like, I'm the only one on there not entertaining anymore. It seems
your
like,
blood,
but
sweat, and tears.
in the world has changed. Everybody's entertaining.
Well, here's the question. So with the magic, you're saying is a good way to meet girls. When's the first time you converted magic skills into just some? I don't know how graphic you want to get.
So often. Well, I've got one true story, and it's a no joke. There's a victims protection order on file in Oklahoma.
Hold up, bro. On you or the person?
The girl who had a fatal attraction, and it was it was this that in '81 I opened for Alice Cooper. I was his opening act. We did some illusions, and I was a good guy. Backstage, I met with the people who won the radio passes to come backstage, you know, and friendly and. The band members were sleeping with people and all that. I didn't get any of that. And one of the rules I had.
How old were you back then?
I was very young. I was 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, one of my earlier gigs back in college days, I was in college when we hooked up for that. But I had been meeting girls in clubs and telling them I was psychic. So I felt bad about that. This even in high school, and would read their mind. And of course it worked. You know, they're just, we got this connection. But I had a rule. I would never go out with a girl that I met at a show. Because what they see in the show is not who you are. I mean, you're you're playing a role. You're a daredevil stunt guy with security around you, and I mean, you're playing this image, right? Or you're a funny guy in a show, whatever it is. So those people don't know you. So I broke the rule one time, and boy, it was crazy. Young lady, you can look up. It's still on the file, court case, but yeah, she tried to come on hard to me to marry me. All of a sudden, I'm like, what in the world? We just met.
You gave her one taste. She lost her mind.
And exactly. And I told her words to me were, you know what? She said, I should have killed you when I saw you at the state fair in September. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
And she grabbed the wheel of my little convertible. It was icy out and crashed it. And then broke in my house later, stole stuff. There were gas stoves in those days. I was a single guy and turned on all the gas, blew out the pilot lights, and then attacked me through the back door. So everybody on our city block there went to court, and we won. And
bro,
but I learned my lesson.
How many times did you pipe her down?
One time,
just once.
It was once.
You got to taste the amazing
what in the world?
once.
And I just don't know. I don't know what to say about it, except, I don't think it's a good idea to commingle,
That makes sense. That's kind of smart. Really so you were that smart, that young to keep it separate, because that's a good insight to know. Like, dude, this is all glitz and glam.
Yeah, it's true. And I learned the lesson.
So I really wanted to ask you about that, because doing the county fairs must have been crazy. Like, what were some of the stunts? What was like the craziest stunt you did at like a county fair?
Everybody had a favorite, and so at state fairs were primarily, we did about 25 state fairs starting in September through November. West Palm Springs, Florida kicks off early February, and Shreveport, Louisiana, not my favorite fair, but that ran right into Thanksgiving. So there was a ton of fairs, and so we had ground acts, family shows, animal circus, kids circus. I did circus sideshow, illusion. So we had that going. Then I booked a secondary act, which was the Daredevil stunt. So one of those was locked upside down in the water torture cell that Houdini inspired, strapped to roller coaster tracks, and a straitjacket, had to dive out of the way right before it crashes through, from a screen.
What?
Hanging from burning rope straitjackets in the air. But there were other markets for swimming pool events. I let anybody with a backyard pool could hire me, bring their padlocks and chain me up to weights and throw me in the pool. And if you had $5,000, I was available to do it. And some close calls, but I made it through that.
What was a close call?
Well, there were a lot of close calls. I wouldn't even know where to begin. I don't know which was the tell first.
So here's the question.
There were some accidents.
If someone hired you at like their pool to escape, and you died in their pool, what's the deal with that?
I would sue myself. So I had a $2 million liability policy that if myself or anyone else was ever injured at one of my shows, that it would pay off. So my first step would be sue myself because I was injured at my show.
It's kind of
that was kind of my plan anyway. Get rich off the accident. But anyway.
So what were the babes like at the county fair? Because I know Alice Cooper, obviously, you're probably crawling, but like at the county fair, what's that like?
Well, exactly. Use your imagination, and the smaller the fair, the smaller the town. Yeah, I love small town. I'm from a small town. So, but people are, to be honest, we joke about that, and there was a lot of flirty, horror types, I guess you could say, but there was a lot of very, very sweet people, and I mean it sincerely. My favorite guests, they came every year, just really good people, honestly.
Yeah, that's
from
cool.
This community. So.
That's cool, because I always wonder about that, because that's like, and you kept it to the code that whole time. You just only broke once for that one lady.
Absolutely. I think it was my fingers. I always practice with my fingers. You want to see a finger trick? You want to do something?
We're talking about the hose right now.
It's another magic trick. All right,
Lovely assistant. Go ahead.
I'm going to have you lay your mic down. You got to do this one with me. All right. Would you hold this way? So, actually, magicians, we do use our hands to exercise a little bit to get our magic going. If you do this, hold your hands like this. Clasp your fingers together. Now, wiggle your first finger. Wiggle your little finger. Good. You're very good, talented yourself. Okay, now separate. Now, we're going to go down. Now, can you keep turning to go all the way out? It's a little bit of a stretch. If you're watching this or try it at home to get all the way out. Now, reverse your arms and lock them like that, except kind of hold them up high. There you go. Now, wiggle the first finger and the little and go, ah, oh. Linda Blair taught me that one, actually.
What'd you do?
Woo. Twist your arms around, right?
Oh, I couldn't do that.
I didn't either. Anyway, I tried.
You're never going to believe it, guys. This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. If you're still dry wiping with toilet paper, it's time to show your beehole some respect and upgrade to dude wipes. Why? Because dude wipes are wet, and extra moisture cleans away that dry that never, what dry never could. They leave no room for dingleberries and stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. Dude wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and flushable design makes it clean up a breeze. No more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Think about the last time you really could have used dude wipes. They're good for cleaning up cum. Dude wipes, best clean, pants down. Available on Amazon and major retailers nationwide.
You want to hear a county fair story?
Yeah, please.
You got time? Would you come back? You're so good at this. I love it. Trick with a couple of jokers and hold on. We're missing one. We're used to standing up. What kind of comedian sits down? You're lucky.
I told you I would stand. I have no problem standing.
So I've got a story how I lost some money from a guy running a little scam, a little gambling game at a fair. And it went like this. I thought, being a magician, I'm going to win all these carnival games, right?
Yeah.
This guy had 3 cards at his game. One of those was a joker that he was using. He had a second card, and it was a joker. And then he had a third card, which was actually an ace. He said, this is the money card. Now, what you got to do is keep your eye on this ace. All right, here we go. I noticed he made a shifty move. I thought he put the ace on the bottom. When I guessed the bottom, actually, I lost my first $1. Now, then he said this. He said, look, I'm not going to mix the 3 cards. I'm going to leave them in the same sequence that they're in right now and give you a second guess. Now, I said it was the top card, which cost me $1. I said, I knew if it wasn't the bottom, it had to be the middle. And, well, that one cost me $1. I said, okay, now you're using more than 3 cards. He said, that'll cost you $1. I said, you've taken the ace out of the game. He said, that'll cost you $1. Anyway, I owed him $5. Here's where he got me. He said, look, there's an ace. Would you hold that one?
Yep.
He said, here's a joker. He said, if you can still tell me the name of the last card, if you hadn't forgotten it and all this, you win your $5, double or nothing. You get double your money. I said it was a joker. He said I owed him $10. So I did learn, watch the games that you play at the carnivals while you're on that subject. Yeah.
Yes. Do you ever beef with any carnies? Because that seems like you ever beef with any of the carnival folks?
No. In fact, there was a little, what was the code? If you ever got in trouble with a guest, you holler out, was it Rufus? I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've been to that market, but all the carnies jump in and help you.
Really?
They do. They watch each other. They watch your back, the entertainer's back. That was one of the first things I learned. That's kind of a family.
It's kind of cool.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what would you do then? So if you were on the road like that and you weren't like, taking advantage of the babes, not in like a bad way, but I'm saying they're plentiful, I would imagine. Mm-hmm. What would you do? Like you just chill all day and like do magic? Like
you're talking about? I'm sorry. After the show?
Yeah. What would you do?
There was no break at a fair. You open up in the afternoon. You do some shows. You run them into the night, and then you go back and you're just wore out. You've been outdoors all day. Typically, a lot of indoor events. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and go back to your room and hide.
Really?
So get some rest because you got to do it again the next day. When the fair ends on a Sunday night, you got to pack your tear down, hire help.
You're out, yeah.
Big tear down, load your trailers.
For sure.
Head on down to the next one.
So what about the one thing I wanted to ask you when we started is like, what's the relationship like between a magician and a magician's assistant? That seems like it's an erotic. I don't want to keep like hammering on this, but it seems like an erotic situation. Like, how do you handle that?
Yes. It could be. It's all you keep it in the back of your head. So, unfortunately, they never knew. They never knew my thoughts. No, I actually very respectful.
Yeah,
we'd hire dancers. We would hire people that were there for the art and did a good job. And honestly, we became good friends.
That's cool.
I never made a move on an assistant, but there were some I certainly liked. I think they liked me, but we just left it at that.
You're a professional as hell. I guess that's how you do it for 40 years, man. Otherwise.
40 years. It was that long till I could get out of it. And I did comedy clubs in the 80s. Did I tell you about that?
No.
So I had 3 comedy club acts. And it was an agent that convinced me to do this. Keeping in mind, I'm an actor. I wanted to be a comedian, but I never really was that funny. I mean, honestly, I didn't think. But so we developed 3 acts that we booked into the comedy clubs. And one was a pickpocket comedy thing. And one was a monologue with some magic. And the third one is the reason I got out of doing comedy clubs. I had a problem with myself doing this with anybody. I went right in as a headliner. I think a comedy club, you need people to start in the beginning, an opener, a middler, and then you work your way up, and you got real talented comedians out there. But I had an act that just booked the year up like that as right off the bat, went right in as a headliner, because there was no choice but to put it there. And why it booked was the ticket sales. And it's the hypnosis show. So I became a certified clinical hypnotist.
Oh, so you majored in psychology.
It was actually an acting theater major with a minor in psychology. But then I became a member of the National Guild of Hypnotists, and I went into these sessions where we learned how to hypnotize people. And I screwed them up. I messed with them. You had to work with real people, right? And tell them that their watch is gone. Well, I would really steal their watch. And then I would touch their eyes and then put my fingers here and say, you're going to feel something touch you. And then I would touch with my other hand. And I was doing magic on these people, right? And then when we came out, all the guests are sharing the stories of what happened. And the certifiers are like, what? What happened? He did what? And, even with kids, we hypnotize kids. But honestly, people are crying. They're talking about their problems. I thought I would never be a doctor. I could never be a clinical hypnotist.
At the shows, people will get hypnotized.
But in the shows,
it
was an animal. So yes, a comedian to me is not a hypnotist or vice versa. That a comedian is a comedian. And so here we are in there booked as the headliner, because you got to do a lengthy show. You got to bring people up an hour, and it's got to be that in that spot. And it was a very popular act. So there was a change at the end of the 80s where there were less comedy clubs. So I got in for commercial reasons again. And I like to switch things up because I get bored. Change the market some. And the clubs are going down, and so I had an opportunity to stay on. And I think I heard that Jokers was one of the clubs we were working with, wanted now their people to go with them full time or something. There were some changes going on, and I thought, you know what? There's some great comedians that I met while I was out there, and those guys, they deserve the comedy club. So
you left them alone.
So I left it. I got out of there. And,
principled man. So what were the shows? So you would hypnotize people and steal their stuff?
So pickpocketing was actually a separate thing, but when I was referring to, when we were practicing with real people and real problems, we would go into a room with them alone as part of your training to get certified as a clinical hypnotist.
Yeah.
To help you with problems. And I just couldn't resist. I'm like, oh my gosh. You tell them their watch is gone and now they don't see it. And you show them a coin and you tell them it's a different coin. And they believe it's a different coin.
How does it work?
In these tests. Well, this is all through mental program, right? You relax a person. Hypnosis works this way. You get someone in a very relaxed state of mind. They go to an alpha pattern, and now you can speak to the subconscious mind. You don't have to go to a clinical hypnotist to try some tricks at home. For example, if you're worried about remembering something tomorrow, a better word is recall, because it's always in there, but you want to be able to recall. So you relax into this, like you're falling asleep, right? Very relaxed. And then you look and you picture the shower curtain and tell yourself, when I see this shower curtain, this thought will pop in my mind, so you won't forget it.
Yeah.
And watch, the trick to this is, the fun thing about it is this. The next day, a year later, 20 years later, when you see the shower curtain, it will pop this trigger in this thought. And you go, wow. Then you begin to realize, oh, this stuff really works. It's not all just a show. I mean, a lot of it is a show, but that you can really do that. Or the subconscious mind is so amazing. Most of us have an internal clock in the subconscious mind. You tell yourself, I need to wake up at a certain time as you fall asleep. Watch if you don't wake up either at that time, sometimes on the minute, but usually just a little before, because you know you got to be up at that time.
Yeah.
Your brain will wake you up. So it's about relaxing and getting into the subconscious.
Got you. What was like some of the crazier things you did hypnotizing people?
In the shows? Well, making people rigid, laying them on two chairs and standing on their body. And it was not a magic trick. It looked like one, but they're so rigid. And then a friend of mine, Dr. Roy Bellows, was a hypnotist. The next thing I heard, he's in court, where somebody came back later and said that they had some back injuries. I'm like,
stand on the back?
Threw that one out. Well, you stand on the front, you put their feet on one chair and their head here, and then you walk on their body.
What?
It's a classic. It's been around.
Would you do? Men and women, or just men?
Well, that depends on your fetish. I mean, I don't know. I
might try that tonight. I might try to jump on a lady during my hours. Jump right on her belly. It's squish her.
Hypnosis. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. They become space aliens. They, raise
What?
fun acts in the shows.
Yeah, were you ever tempted to use the hypnosis for like evil purposes? Not on women. I mean, guys, whatever. Just like tricking people, getting like a clone army going.
You know what's really weird about that is people ask you too. Have you ever used your lock picking skills?
Yeah, true.
Haven't you ever been tempted to break in? No, I mean you could take a brick and throw it through the window tomorrow if you really want to break in. It doesn't change you at all.
Yeah,
you still
exactly.
are who you are.
Yeah. Well, every locksmith knows how to kind of pick locks.
Well, sure. But they're like, well, no, I don't want to break in anywhere. You don't need to pick locks to break in somewhere if you want to break in, but we don't want to break in anywhere. You really don't change it. And hopefully the people that do take advantage of their skills, like pickpocketing. I'll admit, as a kid, we used to go down the street and take people's wallets and practice and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to steal from anybody. I got to get their money back. But,
yeah.
We wanted to practice on strangers, and we did. I'm like, I can't do this.
How do you pickpocket? What's the?
Well, you don't have a. If you ever watch on, do you have a buckle straw with a strap on it over there? I can't see what you. Nobody got. So like, give me your hand, and so somebody got a watch on here. You grab here, and you would literally pull back.
Oh, you pop the strap.
Shank, and you squeeze it, and when you pull it away, they don't feel it. So you look for that style watch as a first choice.
Yeah.
And it was in my comedy club act. I'd bring the person up, and then I would wave it in front of their face. It's okay. I'm going to hypnotize you. You're getting sleepy, and then we'll try a post-hypnotic suggestion. The watch is looking familiar to you, and they're like, "Oh, that's my watch." So it was an inherently funny comedy act. And then I would have them tie my hands behind my back. And it's an old routine. Harry Keller, I think, the magician, invented where you pull your hand out and back in over and over comedy. So I'm flashing the guy's wallet behind his back and show it, and flashing this and flashing that. So take it and then return their keys or something at the end as a finale. We had an occasion in a comedy club once, which caused a real issue, is I added a new bit. So I walked into the audience and I grabbed the proper watch and started picking. Actually, let me go with you. Would you mind helping me? And took a different guy, but I had this guy's watch. So the finale, the new change in this act was at the end. After returning this guy's stuff, everybody laughs. I point to the guy in the audience, "Hey, don't laugh. I got yours too." And you get an extra round of applause, right? I forgot I'd taken it. It was a brand new act. It was in my pocket. And I left the place with this guy's nice watch. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got it. Somebody. So I actually had to call the manager of the comedy club, and he put out an announcement, and somehow he got a call from the right guy. The guy, I was at that show and my watch disappeared. And he's like, "Yo, you got your watch." What? And we gave him his watch back.
That's
so
nice.
Everybody thought it was funny and quite amusing. I don't think they knew if it was part of the act or not, though.
It is nice to know if you ever need to, you could be a master thief. Obviously, you wouldn't do that, but
It's very true. Absolutely true. There's nothing, and there really is nothing, no lock that can't be opened, or there's no item you can't escape from.
Handcuffs. I know you can escape. You said. So, you set the record for escaping from handcuffs?
Yes, sir. I wasn't going to mention it, but I have a world record. Well, that's boastful. So less than 2 seconds.
Came front page news as Steve broke a world record with the escape.
We're ready. I've got the stopwatch. Okay, go, Jim. Out, out. Whoa, yeah. Go ahead. Let me see these. All right. Very good. Look at the stopwatch, Steve. 1.47 seconds, and that is less than 2 seconds is a record. Congrats.
And I only sent you one picture of, I just want to share that. I when I was stepping away from escapes, getting older, just a few years back, I started doing something unusual for law enforcement groups. I actually got a phone call from a former chief of police, and he was in Oklahoma, and he calls me and he says, "Steve, we've got a problem. People are getting out of the handcuffs. They're getting out of their jails, and they're escaping these things, and they're turning this stuff on the cops. They're leaving them for dead, or or killing them. One, we need your help." And they had a budget, so they would pay me to come in and teach them. I said, "Well, I'll teach you how to get out of things, not with just to show you how easy it is to do this stuff. Once you know, is I will show you how to escape from padlocks, handcuffs, and things." With items around you, and then I'll do it after a search, and then I'll do it without touching anything, which is a matter. Well, so we went with 2 things on the cop car, and I've got some photos I can send you. A piece of wire from the windshield wiper. Sometimes I put a person up by the windshield wiper, and you take this flat piece of metal, you can shim the cuffs open right through the notches. You're not really picking the locks.
Wait, so how do you get the piece of metal again? Where is it at?
Off of a windshield wiper. So you'll see some photos. I'll send you this later today of me holding a windshield wiper out in front of a police station, and then and actually with it in front of the cops, showing them how to use that, and then a piece of metal that I found in the back seat of a spring of a car, if you could dig in to get it. But and then another one was picking padlocks with the stem from reading glasses, which is actually two pieces. You get a shim, you get a, and then there's something completely different, which is going through the shank of a padlock. So anyway, I'm doing this stuff, and we go from local police to, I was connected, put up with an organization that was with the criminal justice system, and it was called the MacGyver 101, and it was a 3-day weekend. They had a guy that was a narcotics, Federal Bureau of Narcotics there, another guy in weapons. I was the only one that was a non-officer. So I don't know if you can actually Google on YouTube. Somebody put it on there once, the handcuff escape and a prison escape.
How'd you escape from the prison?
There are several ways. So I gave him one of the methods that with certain cells you can use, that people would take shampoo bottle, toilet paper, remember, it stings around you, and block the bolt hole. And when you slam some of those cells, it seems like it's shut. That's not I don't give away my best secrets, believe it or not. I really don't. So this is the one I gave them.
Yeah.
And cops said, we had that happen. We actually had a guy get out of the cell that way. This stuff's really going on.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not afraid to share it.
Yeah.
I think the best, but we were shut down, and I will tell you this too. So we're doing these federal things. I know we got to go quick probably, but
You're good.
I actually,
we're good.
told them I had a second hobby, and it was sneaking into places, testing security at places. So I was trying to make this part of my business.
I always wanted to go to stores to show them how much I could steal from them, and then go, here's how I did it.
So if you really want to see this stuff, I'll send it to you. I was making this part of my business. We had some customers that I would show them how I could get through their security and get past the bomb squads. And some of these things were so easy.
You get onto a plane, you think?
That's what I was leading up through.
No, really?
Big time story. This is the story. So I've got the photographs to show. I told them, in my observation, the TSA at the airport is the absolute weakest security in the world. And I can get, and I got an arsenal of stuff through it. And I will show you, I kid you not. Started with things like metal signs from, about this large, surfboard, and finally a big metal sword, which I've got a picture of my wife's angry looking at me, and it's not a fake picture. She didn't know I did it, and I put it under my jacket. And so what was going on? There's I'm going to share this right now because I'm not supposed to share this. This is what ended my career with the law enforcement. I love this story, and I'm sharing it publicly for the first time. And it could get me in some serious trouble. I kid you not.
Yeah.
So here's what was going on. I said, I said, okay, first is I called it the magic trick. We'd go to the airport. I've got all this on video pictures. And you've got all these TSA standing around, right? An abundance of them watching. I want to get that number down. When I say the magic words abracadabra, a big group of them, they all leaving a skeleton crew for me to work with. And it works every time. Abracadabra. And how? This is what they were asking me at they said, how do you do? Is it hypnosis? No. So I would hide a bottle of water in a backpack or drop it in somebody's purse while in line.
Yeah.
In one of my demonstrations, I used my nephew, because he was in on it, but you can stick it in anybody. They get flagged. These extra bodies are here just for that reason. You got a bottle of water, they're going to take you off. And so you can get these people out of there, right? Now they're over there, no harm, no foul. The lady or person gets to leave. It's just a bottle of water, right? But you get rid of them. Now, the next step was this. There's this tray, this table where you roll all your stuff around and you put your stuff in, right? And underneath, there's nothing there. It runs right up to, I guess, what's designed to be a portable X-ray machine. It's got wheels on it. There's a gap underneath this thing, right? So this is blocking the view. You got the people on the computer looking straight down. You got this guy over here telling you got to take your shoes off. You got the guy over here making sure nobody needs help. And you got people crawling all over the floor, putting shoes on the other side. So I would drop the item in the floor and kick it underneath the machine, right? And I'm snapping photos, which is illegal, I found out. And I've got a ton of these from like 20 airports. Kick it. And we were showing them on the screen, showing how I got this, that, and trying to get something done. So the MacGyver 101 team, the people I work for, they wrote a letter to the White House. I guess the criminal justice system did, and we got a nice letter, and I got a big certificate. Wonderful, all you stuff you've done. This is going to cause some changes. We want to fly you to Washington a certain month for this round table thing they do once a year, and my stuff would go right to the government. Suddenly, my sister, who lives in Hawaii at the time, gets a call. I don't know why the guy couldn't find me. And because I didn't answer my phone, but it says, we need to find your brother right this minute. Where's your brother? She said, what's going on? She said, well, they're coming to arrest him and go to jail. She's like, what? She said, if you know how to get a hold of him, you must find him right now. So I'm saying, what's the matter with you guys talking about? You told me to call this number if I ever got arrested going through the airport. And you would tell, they said, well, that's the thing. We normally they work with this. We tell them you're testing it. Or we would talk to the judge and you're working for us, you're helping. Yeah. And he said, no, he said, the TSA are pissed. He said, these guys, they say they're going to make an example out of you. What? That you're guilty of several felonies. Not only did you not work really, you're not a lot in law enforcement. Yeah. That you took pictures, you manipulated officers and bragged about it out of the area and endangered lives by showing people how to do this.
Who'd you show though?
I put it all over social media.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone. And I told him I was going to do it. I said, let me tell you something. I'm not going to be part of a cover-up. Yeah. I said, if we show the public what's going on, they'll change it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I am not so egotistical to believe that I am the only one on earth who's going to see that and could do it.
That's pretty smart, though, to kick it under.
They made some major changes. So if you look at my photographs of airports, or you have a good memory, go to the airports now, and they're all a little different. You can tell they're experimenting. They've changed some things. They've got a wall they're putting now
under the thing
that runs further back, so you can't control something right up to the to kick it under. They've got a machine now to bring the carts back around that they've made. They're finding ways to complicate this thing, and I'm very thankful that happened.
Why did they arrest you? How'd you get out of that?
So they were looking for me, and my guy, he says, I need you to hide. I'm like, what? He goes, I'm dead serious. He said, because if you get arrested, we may not know where you are.
Yeah, it's like federal stuff too.
Yeah, he said it's a TSA. He said these guys are not joking here. He said they are mad.
They're never joking. They're always fucking grumpy.
He said we're going to fight with him. So he came back. He said it's been resolved. There's 3 conditions. One is we can no longer hire you. You lost the gig. No more teaching the officers. We got to end this. No more airports. No nothing. Number 2. You got to delete all your social media posts, which I did not do. I still see some pop up in memories, but somebody deleted some of them. And they said, number 3, they want to meet you in person. I'm like, why do they want to meet me in person? He goes, I don't know. They just want to see. No. I said, I'm going to do everything but that. Yeah. Because that sounds like a trap.
Yeah, really.
Turn yourself. I'm not an idiot. But anyway, so no, I never. They said, and that part of the condition. Not only can you not tell anybody what you did, you can't tell them why you can't do it anymore. This thing just has to go away right now. Yeah, just disappear. So that's why this is the first time I've shared it, and I'm a little upset.
That's kind of annoying. Man. How big was the sword you got through?
How big? What?
How big was the sword that you got through?
Oh my gosh! I should have sent you that picture. It was from the floor to here.
What'd you do with it once you got through the security?
Well, I carried it around, but it looked like this. I took it out the
Did you
plane.
get weird looks with the sword?
Well, the photo that I'll send you, we're at the gate where my sister is flying one place, right, from one plane, and my wife's there. My wife said, you can never do this stuff when you're with me, which I didn't typically. On this, and so I had 2 versions, right? Some of the stuff I just carried on me and tossed it down, but I usually use the jacket, okay? And I would use the jacket to kind of drop it to get whatever it was underneath. I got you. And then when I'm down tying my shoes, I would retain. Sometimes something got stuck under there. It wasn't the sword, but I would just crawl over there and get it because everybody's in the floor putting on shoes. This is the weakest thing I've ever seen in my life, and one of the officers even saw me once, and I said, I dropped my wallet. And it was just, underneath. I got
sword.
But the sword. So we're done through. We got it through to the gates, and that's from there on. It's really no big deal. But I'm saying goodbye to my sister, and I'm holding the sword in the photograph behind my back, and you see my wife going, and I had somebody take the picture right of us leaving, saying goodbye. We're hugging and she's just going, so she's still mad.
She knows you got that thing on you.
She's very upset about that. So that's a real photo. I will show you. I wanted to put it back on social media even after. It was so funny. That's when some of this was going down. And my contact, he said,
how long ago was this?
7 years before I moved here.
I don't know why in my head I feel like if a crime happened 7 years ago, you're good. So
and that was one of the reasons I left where I'm from, Oklahoma, was that to move to California. That was a reason. The fact is, I had studied acting in college and always wanted to be an actor.
I thought you were a great actor. You did great.
Thank you. I think I love doing it. It's really something I've worked on since a kid, and I want to do it as a career. And it was one of those things where I was going to come out here right after college, but I couldn't. I got trapped in my career. Once you start booking annual stuff, now they're going to book ahead. You're booked that month this year, so they book you the next year. And next thing you know, 30, 40 years has gone by, and and so it really took COVID as well to shut everything down. And I said, I'm never looking back, to go into acting full time.
Did you get any long-term injuries from doing like stunts and stuff?
Covered with them.
Are you really?
Absolutely. Yeah, covered with them. I did an air show stunt, did an escape, and I had a bad landing.
How high up?
More than 10,000 feet. But it's not, it was an escape from a box, which was a thing where the audience thinks that they're going to. I was actually booked by a man named Etzel Ford. He has an air show team, and he came to me. He said, I know you do stunts. He said, can you do something for air shows? He said, we need a new act or something to go with us. And he said, in air shows, in most shows, you want people to think you're going to die in a stunt show, but in an air show, you want them to know you're going to die. And I said, I had the idea. What if the audience thinks they're going to die? He said, even better. So in this effect, I dropped from the plane in the box, and the audience is told it's falling out of control. So they take it up in the plane, and the audience can see the chute open, and they go, Steve was open to shoot. He's carrying the box back over the drop zone. So now I'm holding this box, it looks like, till I get over in the area.
Wait, so are you
release it?
You're in the air?
I'm with a chute.
Oh, you're holding this box.
I'm holding the
over.
box, which is what it looks like, and then I release it and pull these toggles and land. Well, the truth is you can't hold a box when a chute opens in the air. So I'm wearing this harness we had made down in DeLand, Florida by a company, real nice. They make tailor-made stuff for stunts and air shows and things. And a strap attached me to the box. So I have this strap, and as I get lower, I release the box and would open my chute. So the problem is, anytime you get two lines, FAA approved stunt is safe. I was angry at them. I said, you guys weren't honest with me. Anytime you put two lines in the air, you run a risk of danger. You get of line entanglement, which is exactly what happened. The chute came out, wrapped around the strap to the box. So I've got a chute there. Not the end of the world. You got two chutes. Cut away your left one, pull on your right one, right? So now I've got this chute open with the strap in the box, which is what it's supposed to look like, but there's an additional piece there that shouldn't be there, the first chute.
Right.
So it's causing you to go like this. As I go down, you can't look down when you're lowering. Skydiving is a weird thing. You can't tell how low you are by looking down. You have to look at the horizon. So about 50 feet from the ground, looking out that way, you can tell where that is. You slow your descent normally, right? So in my act, is I cut away and then slow my descent, right? So the horizon is just doing this. I couldn't tell, and I couldn't cut it away because I didn't know who I'm going to kill, right? This whole thing could land anywhere. So I'm trying to focus to see where I am, and that's the last thing I remember. I had a concussion. I've got the short socks, the nerd socks. You can see the scar right there on my.
Why are short socks nerd socks?
I saw you in one of your acts. Some of the audience brought that up, and you showed them your socks, and
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? It's on YouTube right now.
Socks.
It's on right now. You're having to yell things out of the audience.
Oh yeah.
And one of the guys says something about this short socks.
Oh, it was they were saying black ankle socks. They were saying
So here's you can see the scar right there, right?
Damn.
Yeah, I got one on both sides. But I broke my hip. I broke that ankle too, but this one got crushed and most of the internal parts came out. It took forever to heal from that one. Broke the jaw. I've got scars on my arm still from it. And so this was a long time ago. So it took forever to get well. But I had a chute opener, I'd be dead. It was just what you'd say a hard landing.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it amazes me. People in the old Army, those guys never did have opportunities. They always came down hard. I don't know how they did it.
That's crazy.
Commendable that they would ever put up with that. But yeah. So yeah, I had spikes through my body one time. There was guy who'd hired me before. It was a thing where I used to get chained in a chair, and we'd had a martial artist with a screen with spikes, and he would come running down. I'm gagged, and he would kick through this thing after a 10-second countdown, and I would roll under him basically and come out. And so this guy hires me, and he says, "Can you do this act? I'm going to have people bring stuff to the show." I'm like, "Oh, crap," I'm exhausted. And he's got a pole in the stage, like a flagpole. He goes, "We're going to wrap you around this pole instead." I'm like, "Okay." And I said, we'll do a pair of handcuffs. Give me 10 seconds to get out. And then he has people bring stuff to the show and brings it up on the stage. I'm like, "What in the world are you doing?" He's an EMC. He had hired me 10 years before.
Was it EMC?
What's that?
You said EMC?
He was the MC of the show.
MC of the show. I got you.
And the promoter. He had hired several acts. So he brought me back for this finale, and people were chaining me up. And I'm like, okay. I said, I need a full minute to escape from this. He gags my mouth, and they get the screen ready, and he says, "How many of y'all think Steve can get out of this in the 10 seconds he originally promised?" I'm like,
Whoa.
Punchline's got to be coming, right? Got to be a punchline. And everybody applauds, and he says, "Put it in place." And he stands up, and he says, 10. Now I'm like, "Are you kidding me? What?" And I'm like, sure, I didn't have a chance, right? So I just turned my back to the spikes and this thing, and I've still got here.
What the fuck, man?
Crush. And the sad thing, and I wish my brain had been in the right place to not move an inch, that the audience broke out into applause because they thought I disappeared. And instead, I start moaning and moving, and I'm stabbed, But I wish I had not done that now. I didn't realize.
Well, if you didn't move, you would have been fine.
They thought I was gone. The curtain would have shut, into the show, and everybody thought I disappeared. And then this thing starts moving. They're like, uh-oh. So anyway, I'm like, "Dude, why did you do that?" He goes, "I thought you were kidding." And he said, "Man, I've seen you a million times." He goes, "I thought you could just, and you're out. I've seen you do it."
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to have to confirm that.
Thanks
How
a lot.
big are the spikes?
Oh my God.
Oh.
One of them, went right back to my spinal cord,
Oh, dude.
I'd been paralyzed.
What?
Do we have time to do another magic trick, or we don't?
I think we have time. Well, the one thing I wanted to ask you about, we have a half an hour. We're good. This episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast is brought to you by Dude Wipes. Riff prompts. When you wipe, are you sitting or standing? I started out sitting today, and then I actually, I'm not lying, I got saved by Dude Wipes today. I was in the bathroom taking a dump at Shane's house, and I had, when it like clings to the side of your butt, kind of? I had a large deposit cling to my butt, and it like literally, did you ever get it on your hand at all when you wipe? I don't want to gross you guys out. Has like accidentally, have you ever got it on your hand? I did it. It literally happened to me today. Like I got it just a tiny bit on my hand. I was like, "Fuck."
Well, that's the joy of the Dude Wipe, an XL wipe for an XL man.
No, it came in handy. I would have had it gone home. It was such a disaster that thank God I did that. Guys, whichever way you wipe, it's time to show your beehole some respect and upgrade to Dude Wipes. Dude Wipes tackle the mess without any fuss, and the flushable design makes cleanup a breeze. They leave no room for dingleberries or stray butt crumbs that TP might miss. Plus, they're extra large and designed for adults. So no more endless rolls or settling for less than perfect wipes. Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down. Available on Amazon and at major retailers nationwide. The one thing I wanted to ask you about, we'll definitely do some more magic. You used to be able to hold your breath for 4 minutes.
Yep.
And now you said you can't hold your breath that long anymore?
No. And nor do I know what happened. I've had, a lot of things started to change. I used to be in, very good physical shape. You might remember seeing some of the older photos.
Ripped. I saw the picture.
For an audience, and I was starting to develop some intestinal issues, Crohn's disease, which I kind of hid and continued. Some things were going on. But, I started as a kid, holding my breath, and I was on the swim team. And they always hated it. I was horrible swimming on top of the water, so I would always dive in and go all the way to the other side. Dude. And as soon as we come back, emerge, to finish it up. So I get in, and they're like,
"Which stroke were you doing? Which stroke were you doing?"
Oh, that was just a regular bicycle,
Oh, dude.
But they
you would just be submerged the whole time?
Oh, the first run, all the way to the end. And when I come back, I'd come up to give them a little bit of fairness, but I was fast under that water. There was no rule of how long you stayed under, right? So if there's no really rule in the books, how long you stay. But I practiced all the time. And so, I was comfortable sitting on the bottom of a pool, shimming locks, picking locks, manipulating them open, that people would bring. And all honesty, you get 8 or 10 locks. You don't have to open all of them. People didn't realize that necessarily. But, you open the key locks. But I was comfortable. And then I would spread this, pace it out. I wanted to give the audience a good show. Somebody asked me when I was coming out of one of my water effects, which like I did the lake and the box and things, all these. You come out, you're exhausted, you're coughing up water. Are you really suffering, or is it all an act? No, I'm really suffering, but it's all self-inflicted. I would stay down there.
You would stay as long as you can.
Stay underwater as long as you can until you absolutely can't stay under the minute and come up. You're going to be really breathing hard.
Did you ever pass out underwater?
Actually, I did one time.
I did once too. It was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely.
How'd you get? Did you get pulled out?
I don't know what happened. We were at Ponkin Theater in Ponk City, Oklahoma, which was supposed to be a haunted theater. And we had some weird stuff happen with the water tank, an older water tank. When they were trying to pull me up a double pulley system where I go up easy, started fighting them. They're pulling this thing. They're we don't know what's going on, right? And we got this on video. And they kind of get me up, and it's this big A-frame. I'm hanging upside down. There's a roller thing. I mean, you got your feet and these stalks, right? And then you got this thing that runs up to the top of this. Where they pulled you up and they roll you across. They're having so much trouble. I think, man, this thing's gonna break. Something's wrong here. So the minute we got up there, I said, "Get me over the tank quick," because they're holding your hands. And I mean, the second I was there, it broke. The weird thing on that night, the break had nothing to do with the pulley system. It was a piece of steel that they would use for mountain climbing, right? That held the stalks in one spot. That thing just broke. It shouldn't have broken. And another place had nothing to do with the tension. So there was 2 issues, really 3, because the water was boiling after we put a little bucket heater in hours before because it was ice cold water. Should have taken a day to heat it, but the water was like boiling hot when I almost went in it. And I'm glad I tested it. So this was like a haunted theater, and everybody's telling me all this haunted stuff's going on. I'm like, I just hadn't believe it. And then all of a sudden, everything starts going downhill for my act. So when I hit this thing, I didn't get any air. Because I wasn't prepared, right?
Yeah.
So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one, hold it, go in, and I'm good for a while, right? In this case, I was probably on the exhale, and I went down. So when the stalks came down, they couldn't get the lid on because it fell so fast. You got to hit it just right.
Yeah.
And you guys are fighting with it. And I've got a guy sitting right over here who's a spotter who does nothing but watch me. And if he sees me make a signal something's wrong, cut it.
Yeah.
I'm like, cut it. I'm looking, where is he? He's not there. First rule in Daredevil stunts is don't change anything. Don't improvise nothing. This guy left his post to run help these guys get the lid on, right? So I'm trying to get my part to get out of this thing, and I blacked out. The next thing I know, I'm in the floor. So I had fallen, but I don't know what happened. I literally don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
Very peculiar experience, for sure.
That's
very,
crazy.
very terrifying, for sure.
Yeah, I was just swimming with my friends, and we were like drinking, and I think I was using my kids' goggles, so they were super tight, and they were just like cutting off like blood in my brain. And I tried to go back and forth in the pool, and I was coming back, and I remember coming out of the water just lungs full of breath. I somehow just propelled myself out, like kind of blacked out, and then I fell forward again, just hit my chin on the edge of the pool.
Water is so dangerous, and even for an escape artist, and I don't like to tell all my secrets, but I would do everything I can, I could do to make these things safe. Like chained up, thrown in a pool, is that I would have a signal, to something's wrong, and we would tell the audience, well, they'll have to jump in and pull these heavy weights all the way to the shallow end to get me out. Well, the fact is, we had a rope with a hook on it, but then I'm like suffering later, and I'm asking my guys, because could you see me? And I really couldn't see that well. The water was too chlorinated. I just couldn't see it. Or we're in a lake. I almost died in a lake. I showed you a picture of this, I think, yesterday, coming out of the lake. That was totally unexpected. Wooden box was in a lake, and I did what I had to do to open it, but the wood had sealed. And I mean, it was a tough sucker to get out of there. Once I got out, I'm exhausted, and I'm trying to work my way up. Lo and behold, we've got quicksand or something underneath the water. When I get to shallow enough to walk, it takes me down, and I'm like pulling. It's hard to get my head on, wet shoes. They're gone.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm fighting to get my feet out of this, and my guys are coming out. So the photo I've got on my phone, if you see, but they're coming out to try to help me, and then they're sinking.
Oh,
fuck. So I've got 5 guys, 10 guys are rescue guys. They can't even get to me, and I'm just like, and I'm so tired. So water,
water's dangerous.
it didn't scare me, but water didn't scare me like some things like height scare me.
Yeah.
But it's very dangerous. Yeah.
It is peaceful though underwater. I have little kids, and we'll go in the pool, and every now and again I'll just disappear from my whole family underwater for a good minute. And it's just the
absolutely
best. Just the fucking best. Just to go underwater. I can't hear anything for
And that was my life.
seconds.
So, circling back to a question you asked, I would sit there underwater and comfortably do my thing and enjoyed the peace and quiet until it was time to come up. But then one day it changed. I just lost that ability.
It's crazy.
So I went to a doctor and I said, we got a serious problem. I got bookings. I said, listen, I can hold my breath a lot longer than this. I can't hold my breath. I don't know why, as much as I practice. And so they even did a heart test, massaged my heart. They said, this sounds like it's a heart thing. And no, your heart's fine. And they finally said, listen, whatever weirdness it was that you were gifted with to hold your breath for 4 minutes is just gone.
Whoa.
Your body's changing.
Just time for acting.
It's time to go to become an actor. Like, I got to survive the last. So the thing that changed was I went from a comfortable performance, because it's a show, even if there's danger, even if it's tough, it's still a show, a comfortable performance to put on a good show of fighting against death, struggling, to a real fight against death where I'm going as fast as I can and suffering every minute.
Did you still keep doing them even after?
No, I didn't book any more after that. I had to. But I finished my contract. I had bookings. I had a religion about it that once the deal is made, you don't pull out. If once you sign, you're going to be there. And I don't recommend this for everybody, but it's the truth. I did a show with a broken leg once. Not that break, another one for a roller coaster. I had to go do a second show.
So how'd you break your leg on a roller coaster?
Well, that was a thing where I'm strapped to the roller coaster. I think I showed you those pictures. The straight jacket, and we put a screen up, and the roller coasters come in. I have to dive out before it comes through. And I did this a long time ago. Yeah. Way back. Spring Lake Amusement Park in Oklahoma City was the first one I did, and that was in college, way back. Some other guys have done it since then, but it was my original act. And there was a way I knew that the roller coaster was so close, right? So you don't want to jump out too early or it looks boring. So you got to wait till it gets there and then jump.
It caught your leg?
What?
The roller coaster caught your leg, you're saying?
No. I thought it was closer than it was. So it's like with flying that, you don't trust your eyes. You got to trust the instrument. So I had a way of knowing where it was that I didn't trust it. It sounded like it was there. I'm like, I don't have time to jump up and land on this platform. So I just went straight down under the tracks and dropped 15 feet.
Oh, Jesus,
broke the ankles again. My poor body. You talk about, I had a total hip replacement last November.
Yeah.
It got so bad I couldn't walk that year, the pain. And I'm like, no, I'm too young for a hip replacement, doctor. But that's the best surgery you can get, boy. I tell you what, I'm
really?
I can't tell. I've ever had a problem. Nice. I'm not as limber as I was, but I will say that, because you're not allowed to stretch after 6 months or something. But we live with it, and I think it was all worth it.
Nice. And the one thing I wanted to ask you about was I found this kind of fascinating. You were on, what was the TV show you were on, the cooking show, America's Worst Chef or something?
That was very recent. Yeah. Last year, or was it the year before? I lose track of time. I'm doing my acting thing, and there's a strike going on, and I was on a series, an Eli Roth scary series, which was still on Max, playing an exorcist, and we were going to have additional shows, and we got shut down for the strike. And I'm like, oh man, this sucks. And so I asked the union, well, what can we do? They said, well, you can do reality shows. So I am the world's worst cook. I'm really horrible. When I was single, I would throw everything in a bowl, turn on the stove high as it would go, stir it up. Didn't care what it tastes like. Throw on all the things that you need to eat with your 4 groups and eat them. Yeah. And but I was on the road eating out my whole life. And then I marry a girl that was a great cook, and she doesn't allow me in the kitchen at all. Period. I made a mess when she leaves to see grandkids or something. I've rent the microwave. I've done it. But anyhow, so I auditioned and got on World's Worst Cooks. I think it's pronounced that way. It is Worst Cooks in America.
World's Worst Cooks.
Season 27. And
it's great. 27
beautiful
seasons,
lady,
man. That's crazy.
Chef Ann Burrell, I think I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
She died here just 2 weeks ago.
That's nuts, man.
And it's just so sad. She was a great lady. Yeah. We had a lot of fun on the show. of course, she's yelling at you, and
Yeah.
we're hamming it up. The bad cooking was all real. People think I made that stuff up. We hammed up the performance a little,
For
but
sure.
it was all real. But yeah, we're really shocked, and I had a great time though, and some great memories. And sadly, she was going to take a break from the show, but she told me she wanted me to come back, and so did the producers. They occasionally do reunion shows.
Sure, yeah.
The worst of the worst, and he's going to have me back because we had such a good time. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to go back. I thought, is this really the image I want with my acting?
Yeah.
But now that we lost her, I'm like, you know what? If I'd known, I'd have definitely gone back quicker.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
very nice lady.
Yeah, it's a shame she died. I didn't realize that show had so many seasons. That's crazy.
Nor did I. I've heard it once or twice before that. I didn't really watch it.
Yeah, because like Triple D's got to be at what, like 30 seasons? Like Diners Drive-Ins has to be at least like 30 something seasons.
Yeah, it's got to be. I haven't seen that in years. Is it still on?
I think so.
Is it?
I think it's actually like shot in like fucking 8K now. I think they really stepped up the production on D3.
Interesting.
But yeah, let's set some tricks, man. Let's close this thing out strong.
All right. You're on.
Here he is.
Sorry to make you wait so long.
Oh, that's okay. Happy to help.
What made me think of this when you're talking about the spikes and cutting and a little bit of rope magic today? Okay, but you're going to be my assistant.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of, I don't know if you can get this. We just stabbed my neighbor over here. Maybe you've heard of the famous trick where the rope floats up into the air. Someone climbs the rope. That'll be you.
Okay.
Disappears, and then the rope falls. Have you heard of this?
No.
The East Indian rope trick, very famous. Well, that's okay because I don't know that one, but that would have been a good trick. All right, now, I really do know some weird things with rope, though. For example, have you ever wondered what happens when you take the ends off the rope? You can actually get a looper of rope when you do that. But to do the trick I want to do today, I'm going to need two ropes. They have to be exactly the same. Now, this is where you come into the trick. So, would you hand me the center of the rope? Just got to give me the middle.
Right here.
All right. Mr. Microphone, would you agree that if he cut it here, that would give us two the same length? All right. That's the spot selected. Very careful. Take the scissors. Don't cut the fingers. Just cut the rope. Grab the scissors.
I'm going to give you a nice injury.
Right there. Don't cut the mic cord either. Right? All right. But we're a little off on the length. That's okay. I'm going to have you even these out. Let me line them up straight and ask you to cut this off right here. That should do it right there.
Where you want?
Right there. I think that should make them exactly the same length. All right. Now we have two ropes. Okay, we need two ropes exactly the same length. Would you mind cutting that right there? Just give it a good cut. There we go.
Right there?
That's the way to do it. Now we have two ropes exactly the... Have you ever had something called deja vu?
Yeah.
Have you ever had something called deja vu? Have you ever had something? Yeah, you knew that. You heard that one coming, I bet. Here we go. Just say abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
All right, we're just going to start all over. Here we go. Now, to do the trick I really want to do today, we're going to need two ropes. They have to be the same length. That's where you come into the trick. Grab the middle of the rope and just lift it up. Hand it to me. Now, would you agree if we cut the rope here, we'd have two the same length? Like pretty fair. Would you grab the scissors again, cut it just like you did before? Here we go. And darn, we're a little off on the length. Would you mind cutting it? You know what? Rather than go through all of that again, I think if we just do the trick, we can actually correct the length. So let me give you a good view. You look like a good knot, right? Hold on to the end of the rope real tight. Don't let go. Watch the knot. You can let go now. A lot of people think it's a trick knot. That is why I always like to untie it. Come here. So everybody can see that it is indeed a real knot.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Matt, would you like to put two ropes back together yourself?
Yeah.
I know you can do it. Big fan of yours. You know, I got a carpet named after you outside my door at home too. All right. I'll get the signature for you. Always been a big fan, by the way. Thank you for having me. All right.
sure,
We're going
man.
to tie the ends of that one. We'll give it a cut. And I want you to pick a rope. Do you want to use the one I just tied and cut or the rope I'm going to cut right now?
I'll take the one you're going to cut right now.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Let me get that cut. I always give you a chance to change your mind. Would you like to change your mind or keep the mind that you have?
Okay, I'll keep the one that
You're going to keep his mind. All right, here we go. So we're going to tie these together for you, just like that. All right. Hold it on the end. All right. So you won't be able to do the magic wave because you got a mic. So instead say the magic words.
Abracadabra.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
Say, oh, what a great magician I am.
What a great magician.
Now, you don't have a hand, so take it in your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the knot off like a real escape artist. Ah, you did it.
There you go. There we go.
Good job, man.
Oh, it's done.
You can keep that as a souvenir.
I will.
Might be worth pennies someday, right?
Yeah, how'd you even do that? That's crazy.
You did it.
True. Magic's in me.
We can do another trick if you want. I'll show you how one is done.
No, I would never reveal.
Do you want me to show you how a trick is done today?
If you want. I thought magicians
stand
get
up
killed
over
for that.
This is a special show. It's the secret.
True.
Podcast.
Yeah, show me the secret.
You
Show
gotta
me the
see-
secret
All
trick.
right. Can we take a little break and we'll
Yeah,
we'll
take a
hear
break.
it?
Take a break.
All
We'll
right,
end it up.
we'll be right back with the secret for the secret broadcast show. Okay. All right.
We're cutting back in. Let me know. All right, we're back. The interview portion. I think the interview portion is concluded, but now we're doing tricks.
All right. No,
It's a good interview. That was a great interview.
I had fun.
Thank you.
I had fun. I was talking to the microphone, but we're going to give it off in a minute. But first, a little more magic we promised. We're going to be doing some miracles right now, many as they were done thousands of years ago. Maybe you heard of this one. It's called walking on water. Thank you. No, I was about to tell you, you just got promoted. We do hold both of these things now. Okay, thank you so much for that.
Oh, he's lovely assistant and Mr. Microphone.
So beautiful. Okay. This is definitely one of the things we're not going to have a relationship with our assistant, by the way. In case
I don't know, man. If you put me around all those carnies, it could get kind of weird out there.
All right. So what are we going to do? Well, this is a secret podcast. So I'm going to reveal a secret today.
Oh, here we go.
Show you a magic trick. Show you how it's done. For this trick, you need a handkerchief, a scarf, and a left hand. You put the handkerchief or scarf all the way in the hand like this.
Okay.
You make something called a magic pass. We know what a pass is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go up to Mr. Microphone and go, hi. Not doing that kind of pass. We've already established that. A magic pass. You do this. Now we have an egg, and the scarf or handkerchief has jumped into my pocket.
Yo.
Right. As promised. All right. You ready to see the secret?
Let's see the secret.
Actually, I bought it by mistake. If you ladies need some out there, this is the secret. You put that. All right. Different secret. All right. Yes, the secret to the magic trick, and this is a trick egg. It's a plastic egg laid by a very sick bird, and there's a hole in the back of the egg. Kind of a letdown when you see how these work. And you need 2 handkerchiefs to do the trick. All right, here's what you do. You hide the egg in your hand, hold both hands the same. You come out in a natural way. So natural, whatever looks natural.
For sure.
Take the handkerchief, wave it around like this. Actually, that depends on the company that you're. You don't want to drop it either.
True.
Anyway, sorry. You're getting paid, right? That's all that matters. Okay, here we go.
He's actually really wealthy.
Oh, okay, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could renegotiate this relationship after all. You didn't tell me that. Okay. So
he's in the top 3%, I would say, in the country.
Wow. 3% of what?
Earners,
really amazing. Congratulations.
Apparently, he has a huge dick. I don't make it weird, but
this
he has a
job
huge
pays
dick.
a lot. Huh?
He's got a huge dick too.
Oh yes.
Money, big dick.
I guess you're getting a lot of fans right now. Gosh, I didn't plug my Instagram. You guys follow me on Instagram.
Plug it.
Entertainer Steve Crawford. Entertainer. You type entertainer, I'll pop up. Why did I do that? Because I'm from Facebook country and I'm trying to get some new friends out here. So
got you.
Nice to meet you guys. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, you hide the egg in your hand. You hold both hands the same. Come out in a natural way. Take the handkerchief and you start placing it in your hand. But we know it's going where?
In the egg.
In the egg. It actually goes all the way into the egg. There you go. You make the pass. You show them the egg, and you tell everyone that the scarf or handkerchief has jumped into your pocket. Now, there's a couple of quick rules.
Why do you show them the egg? Can't show the egg.
Well, you show them that it has turned into an egg. But there's a few tips. He's got a point. First of all, don't show anybody the back side of the egg, right? That's important.
The Wild Wild West.
And make sure the handkerchief in your pocket is the same color as that one that's in the egg.
Right.
If this doesn't match that, you're not going to fool them. But what do you do if they see the back of the egg? I mean, where you guys are standing, you can see the red. Well, you don't tell them it's a handkerchief. You can tell them you cut your finger, you're painting it, chicken banged his head trying to get out. I may be a magician, but as you probably got to feel for, I'm an honest guy. I try to be honest. So here's what I like to do. Make a real magic pass. Peel the hole off the egg like that. crack the egg so everybody can
Hold
see.
on a second, brother. Yo, you tricked
That
us.
is a real egg.
You
I
tricked
missed
us.
one. Oh,
Sorry.
gravity's
I got
strong
you,
over
I
here.
got you, I
Sorry.
got you.
And that's what I like to do. And that's a magic secret.
You
for
tricked us, bro. You didn't give us the secrets. That's awesome. That's a good secret. That's
I'm a magician. What do you mean? I lie a lot, you know, right? But you know it's a trick. All right.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you very much.
Hell
for
yeah.
having me.
Thank you, Steve.
Been fun.
Appreciate
Thank
you. Bye.
Goodbye.
That was great.
The Wild Wild West.
God.
Oh, hello.
I can't stop looking at Sean's haircut, dude. It's so
Sean
fucking
looks like
nice.
he's fucking. He got a haircut. He looks like he's 10.
It's like it looks like a school photos haircut, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Spirits are high in here.
are.
Noah's with us. Noah joined us. He's being arrogant.
Noah's here. Lemaire's in a bad mood too.
Is he grumpy?
Yeah, Lemaire's grumpy.
Every once in a while he gets grumpy.
I got a grumpy Lemise on my hands.
Beezer sent me a video. You puked on yourself this week?
What? Bees MZ got him.
Bees MZ got him.
What, after a show?
At Helium, I saw him. He's like,
Wait.
I got puke on my pants. What happened?
How'd you puke on yourself?
What happened?
Well, at the, you know, sometimes you just do a lot and you gotta get it out.
What were you doing?
I was drinking too much. I
Oh, really?
was too drank.
You drank too much and you puked at Helium?
Yeah, so I wouldn't feel bad the next day.
You force it?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
So you forced puke but got it on your pants?
yeah. I spilled. I had to.
At least you did it there. and
Yeah.
not- yeah.
I puked on the floor too. I had to clean it up in there.
That's
At
nice.
Helium, you threw up on the.
I had to clean it
that
up.
wasn't intentional.
In the
That was
bathroom.
obviously
No,
a
that was an
mistake.
accident. That one was a mistake. Yeah.
Because I just kind of had something like that. The night of that,
Get more, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
The night of the Cellar holiday party, the after holiday
Oh,
party,
yeah.
I blacked out.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
blacked
yeah.
out.
You don't even drink.
Yeah, I don't drink at all, and I blacked out, and I threw up all over my bathroom floor. That shit was crazy.
So did you wake up to it too?
Yeah, it was to the point where I started throwing up, and I tried to clean it up with paper, like with toilet paper, ended up clogging my toilet. So now it was just everywhere. So
What
I was
were you
like,
drinking? Hennessy?
everything. I think I was.
Yeah, I know.
I definitely was drinking Henny and
Can you
Cokes.
imagine getting sick off of fucking Hennessy?
So you not drink at all, or you like have you ever drank?
I do drink every once in a while.
Gotcha, but not a lot.
But when I do, I get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
Took
a
you
little
to the
kid.
H-Rock immediately,
Yeah.
dude. Got
Yeah.
slammed. I thought Hennessy was so cool when I was in high school, and I just couldn't drink it. I'm like, this is
What was the other one?
nasty.
What was the other one? It had like a Q.
No,
in
no,
it.
it's
What's
actually-
the
You talking about Hypnotic?
Hypnotic?
Yeah.
Hypnotic. Isn't Hypnotic
Hypnotic
delicious? It's blue, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's shit.
Yeah. No,
Hypnotic's delicious.
Disgusting.
No,
Hypnotic's
Hennessy.
delicious.
As I'm getting older, I realize like Hennessy is terrible, but you drink it to get you at a certain place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all work that way, though, dude.
yeah.
Hennessy. So I was so pumped. I was in high school. I had the bottle. I was like, dude, this is the best. And I was like, yuck.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
And Cavassier. Pass
Yeah.
the Cavassier.
Coolest
Yeah.
bottles, I'll say.
Yeah.
That's how they get them.
True. True.
That's how they get them, dude.
True.
Oh, man.
The
But
Hypnotic's nasty.
Ant, what's going on, dude?
Not much.
You got a
man.
new podcast.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
it called?
It's called We Want More.
We Want More. Oh,
Yeah.
because of your last name. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's this shit is some work.
Podcasting?
Yeah.
Podcast life, dude.
Yeah, it's the pod life.
It is.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Everyone wants the pod life. I'm like, you don't understand, dude.
Yeah.
this is-
If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Podcasting 1 hour a week is like doing 60 hours of a normal job.
Oh, yes.
I'm dead serious.
It's so hard, dude.
Podcast was a Patreon. That's a 100-hour work week.
Easily.
Mentally, mentally,
And it's
100
also
hour.
tough because what I'm trying to do, I don't want to be like you see these TikTok podcasts where it's like they just pandering, giving relationship advice and
Yeah.
just arguing about like who should pay rent and stuff
Dude,
like that. That's
they're-
what I'm trying to
They
avoid.
kill.
That.
you got to do that.
You got to
They do
get
so
six
good.
six slots in the studio.
No, there's other ones too.
Yeah.
There's TikTok podcasts where it's just like husband, like a wife is like, and it's really hard for me when I have to think of something. He's like, "You're right, babe. I've never thought
Right,
about
yeah.
that,
They do like relationship.
dude."
Yeah.
To those guys, dude, who do
Yeah.
that shit. There's like girl relationship porn They're like, wow, babe, when you put it that way, you do have a way harder life than me. I should be more appreciative.
Yeah. Whereas like they say just the most common sense shit.
My wife sends them to me and I go,
Oh no,
guy's a fucking pussy, dude.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, it's like everybody like it's a lot when like I think about stuff more and like you're relaxing and it's the dude's like, whoa, wow, that's actually a very good point, babe. Thanks for bringing that into my awareness. Million views on TikTok, dude. I hate that shit.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. They actually make podcasts.
What the fucking hell?
What was that, dude? What you had a timer?
It was a timer on a computer. I started instead of a stopwatch. I did the opposite. I forgot.
You did this. We terminated him. You brought him back into our fucking world.
To kick him back
Although
in the
the music-
acid pit, dude.
Well, Mary, you're coming. Yeah, you're coming with me this weekend, right?
To where?
He's like,
Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know. No.
He thought he was doing the last weekend when he wasn't.
You're not doing Cincinnati and Indianapolis this weekend?
Dude, no, I didn't know. I don't know.
Are you going to do it now in front of
Well,
the whole?
no.
Are you going to do it?
I'll find someone else. We'll find someone else. Are you sure?
I have to go to a wedding on Saturday.
Yeah. I don't go to weddings anymore because I'm career oriented.
I know.
But no, have fun.
Are you sure
I
it's
hope
me?
you throw up.
Dude, are you sure it's me?
I asked yesterday and they said you.
Then I'll go. Yeah.
No, I'll find out.
The last time you thought you were on the weekend.
Check your emails, would you? If they emailed you, you're not on the list. You're not coming. If they did email you, you are not invited. Everybody's comfortable these days, dude.
Crazy.
Nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, I guess I will do a 3,000 seat theater. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Makes me fucking sick, dude. Did they email you? All right, good.
Whoa.
Now they're fired.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. They had Lemaire fucked up last time. He had a double booked the Fijis.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Hamid Weinberg's coming.
Oh,
I got a Hamid coming.
Nice.
That'll be nice.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
That'd be
So
awesome.
now you're a podcaster.
Yeah, true.
Welcome to the fold.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, you like it?
I am. Am I? Well, I don't know. It's cool, but it's like I'm trying to find my schedule with it because I got to deal with my dog. Then sometimes it's like my girl. Yeah,
It is like working a real job. Right? It's tough to figure it out because I have a dog.
so yeah, it's like
hard
just
to do it.
making sure he just chills when I'm recording.
Oh,
Let him go
yeah.
wild during the recording.
Trank him.
No, he does.
Trank
That'll
him.
be funny.
Dude, they sell like drugs for dogs
Yeah.
now. There's like dog kratom you can just get and put them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time he ends up just laying in between us, like on
Nice.
the couch. Yeah, so that's
Very
been
sweet.
cool.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
a gay dog, don't you?
Yeah. I got a cockapoo.
You got a cockapoo?
Yeah,
They're yappy though.
yeah. And it,
You might
I guess
have to
it
put
is
him down
gay,
for the
like,
sake
it
of the
got
pod.
cock in the name.
And you got a fucking smoke alarm. It's probably beeping during your pod.
True or false?
It's a guarantee on every black podcast, dude.
No, it was like that at my old apartment.
Every
that
black How'd you end up with a gay dog?
My girl, she wanted it was between the ring and her dog, and she really wants the ring, but I thought he would buy me a little bit of time.
A whole dog's life.
Yeah,
14 years
But-
for a
Yeah.
small dog like that.
I thought that would like save it, but now it's like
that was a girl trap, dude.
That was a girl
Yeah.
trap.
She
Dogs
thought-
are absolutely girl traps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You're like, oh yeah, I'll sign up for a 14-year commitment instead.
True.
yeah, but it is nice though. It is nice
Yeah.
having a dog.
It is nice.
I get to know my neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh, they go
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
I live in Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
right.
I'm real suburban. No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you got white neighbors.
Yeah, white and Indian neighbors.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I need the Indian neighbors.
Dude, we've talked about it. My brother-in-law's battle with the Indians.
He's battling the Indians?
Yeah, is it HOA?
Yeah.
He's the president, or he's on the board, and he has to go around because all the whites were afraid to do it because all these Indians moved into this suburban neighborhood in Mechanicsburg.
Yep.
And they just don't. Nobody cuts they're from India, so they're not used to like cutting their yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's yards with like in like a brand new suburban house with like grass like knee-high grass. And he has to go around and be like, cut your fucking yard.
What?
He does battle. They had to hire an Egyptian man to do battle with the
The
Indians.
Indians they have gladiator grass.
They have gladiator. Dude, they hold hands and walk. They walk nonstop. When you go to my sister's house, there's Indians everywhere holding hands. They're all outside constantly.
Yeah, they rule, dude.
They have their grandpa lives in the garage in almost every house.
And they all wear flip flops.
All flip flops.
Like I've never seen an Indian with a closed toe shoe. No matter what.
Those are dress shoes.
Yeah.
When it's time to get pussy, dude, that's button down and dress wing toe dress shoes.
You're very familiar with the Indians.
Yeah, I used to chill with them in college all
They're
the time.
your bros.
My bros,
Your
dude.
squad.
Dude, I'm telling you, I want to be Indian so bad. I want to be
Indians fucking
Indian
tight.
so bad. They're the best.
They're killing it on Instagram and TikToks.
Yeah, they're so nasty.
He's like, it's my way. What's the fucking thing? There's this one thing the guy screams every time. And then he like throws cars together. And there's like a tiger running. Come on, help me out on this.
Dude, I saw a lady. So I got off a plane yesterday. I saw an old Indian couple get off the plane. It was like a woman. She had like the garb on. And I tried to give her like I was waiting for my stroller, so I gave her like a high smile.
Yeah.
And she fucking mugged me. She's just mean mugged me. And I was like, what
Really?
the fuck? Yeah, they can be tough nuts to crack every now and again.
Fucking right.
I was standing there. I had a baby with me. I'm like, come on, this is a slam dunk.
Yeah.
Dude, just mean mugged me. And I was like, oh, fuck.
We got to start making Indian reels and
Like
TikToks.
Dude, I'm
a nice little
that
Indian
one where the
filter.
guy like runs. You ever see that one? He runs up to the 3 other Indian dudes. You can tell he needs help. He's like, something's going on, and they're like, get out of here. And he goes, starts sprinting. They love sprinting. He starts sprinting, and then one of his fucking brothers starts sprinting next to him.
Yeah.
And they make eye contact, and they're like, let's go. We gotta rape this girl. That's not, you know what I mean.
no, it's a serious problem in India.
Yeah, I'm pointing out a serious problem.
Like, dude, when you're like, there was a.
We're allowed to make school shooter jokes about white people.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
a big problem for us.
Why can't we? Yeah.
I don't get offended.
Why can't we joke about?
Although I usually do.
Why can't we joke about 4 Indian dudes sliding down a dirt pile? In business casual.
Yeah, they're the
best. Yeah, dude, there was. I knew someone who was in India with her friend. It was 2 ladies, and there was a pack of like 5 dudes in business cash, and like their guide was like, "Go now, go," and like they had to run away. Like they seemed nice, like no, go. They put on the bit. They hit Ross, and they fucking rolled. Dude.
Yeah, it's over.
Trouble.
It's
dude.
over. They'll get
Damn,
you.
some Nautica button downs, some Bugle Boy
That's
khakis.
still my whole closet. And I don't throw it out. I don't know why. I have a closet full of shit I never wear.
Well, I just gave away a bunch of shit.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You have like high school getting fly
I have
pussy getting clothes.
like an Old Navy wardrobe. Nautica polos that I stole from Phil. He goes to like TJ Maxx, buys like a $10 polo. Then I come home and steal it out of his closet.
No, that's the shit I gave away.
Yeah?
I gave away like Nautica
My
jackets.
dad probably found it.
Like
They're just giving this shit away?
Like I had a bunch of like a collection of high school field day shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I forgot I wanted to tell you this. This was the Chappelle thing.
Yeah.
So when Chappelle brought me, I was in there. I was sitting there. Chappelle was on stage, and he was like, "I don't know what to talk about." He was at the end of his set.
Was it drunk Chappelle, like rambling?
Not at first.
Oh, okay.
We stayed on for like long enough that we all got But he was up, and he was like, "I don't know what to say." He was like, "Is Shane here?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Shane, what's a topic that's funny to talk about?" Dude, I didn't even think about it. I just went, "Trans." I was like, oh shit. Like as soon as I said it, I was like, fuck, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna hate me.
Oh.
He didn't.
He embraced it.
It was good. He just he went with it.
Yeah, that was not bad. That was like his blowback from his specials. He had like a couple trans jokes.
Yeah, and then he did like 3 specials about trans people.
Did he get like $80 million?
What?
Did he get $80 million?
Oh, he got so much.
He got like 4 all caps tweets, and they got $80 million.
Yeah.
Like not a bad trade off. Yeah. Couple nasty tweets. Yo.
And a protest.
The protest?
They like rioted outside of there. We are not men.
Outside of his show?
Outside of Netflix.
What?
They spazzed, yeah.
Damn.
They hit him with it.
The ones on the inside are probably like, man, I want to go in there so bad. I'm outside and fucking march.
I could go march. I'm gonna march. All right, we got chill.
Dude, you know what I found out about today? I did not know there was a Jewish ambulance. Did you ever see a Jewish
in
ambulance?
Brooklyn.
Yeah. I used to live in that neighborhood.
Yeah, they have
Really?
their own
Yeah.
ambulances, own school buses.
Yeah, it was crazy. I saw it
Everything.
today.
Yeah.
I was laughing on the way up here. I said, how do you get a hold of it? You call Wine 11? Come on, that was just on the
That's
way
great.
up, dude. I didn't know what it was. They fucking blazed across the bridge. I'm like,
Yeah.
why is that fucking?
Just the operators.
I've never heard of it
Somebody
before.
being like, I need help. Well, I need help. I also am having a bad day.
Help!
Oh, God, help. Well, no one's helping me. I'm at work.
I got the tennis elbow again.
Oh, God.
Come get me.
I just like to think of all the lawyers following the Jewish ambulance.
There's like Fury. It's probably Fury Road behind that thing.
7 different cars.
I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, they have their own everything.
Noah told me that was the whole thing about Jaime Town.
And it's almost Jesus.
What?
Oh, with what's his name?
Yeah, with the young boy.
That was it's almost time though. It's summertime is when those boys start stinking.
Oh yeah,
Because they're
true.
rocking those fucking uniforms.
Yeah.
They rock like full
Long ass
blazers,
coats.
button down,
Yeah, the
giant
hat.
fur hat.
Yeah.
Then they get on the train and it's like, holy shit,
Come
dude.
on, bro. You should try to start doing it's reaching out. Like, have you heard about the Lord Jesus Christ?
Have you heard about
Have you heard about convertible cargo
Dove.
shorts? Cargo shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jehovah needs
they're-
to come down and give them some. Yahweh needs to be like, dude, it's cargo short, Old Navy cargo shorts from here on out.
I didn't know. I'm sure there's some sort of reason they, went and grabbed their own ambulances like that. I don't know why. Maybe there's like certain medical procedures that can't be
Yeah,
done.
for real. I bet it is something along those lines.
I'd love to know. Could you guys research why the Jews control the ambulances? Literally. I mean, they do control their own ambulances.
The Jews control the ambulance.
That's a true statement.
It is.
They control their own ambulances. It's fine. It's no big deal. Who funds that?
It's volunteer, the Jews.
What?
Noah, take it easy.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude.
Don't say the Jews with your eyebrows raised. That's not how you do it.
Apparently, it's
Yeah.
it's called Hatzala, and it's a Jewish volunteer EMS service.
Oh,
What?
sounds really
They
actually
serve
great.
Jewish communities around the world.
That makes sense.
Not sure for what reason yet, though.
Because they got their own bus system too.
Really?
Like how MTA has a bus system, they have their own. Like it was like a few stops where
I can
it
see
seemed
how
like
they might.
Yeah,
I can see how
only
they might
knew.
be like, all right, let's control public transport
Yeah,
for
I
a
can
little.
see controlling the big. That makes sense.
That one I'll give them for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's good. They got the buses and.
Yeah, it actually seems pretty nice.
How do you get the authority to like speed and drive fast? Is it like construction? Like, where do you petition for the legal right? If I'm like, dude, I want to start an ambulance, are they gonna be like, nah?
Well,
What if I'm like, I'm starting a Jewish? I want to do an ambulance, so I just pick up Jewish dudes. Can I do it?
Yeah.
What?
You can. Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember in like the gangs in New York when the fire started and then like all the different fire companies came? You used to just be able to like have your own things. I think you still can.
No,
They
you
just kind of
can't.
standardized it.
You cannot.
That's like the Jews do.
No, I'm just
Checkmate.
saying. What do you mean checkmate? You picked a movie about the 1860s.
But I mean, it's still relevant now. The Jews have their own ambulances.
I know, but they're all right.
Well, no, it's really. I think it's like, yeah, I think that's like VIP level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can everyone be a VIP in their own right?
Yeah.
So how come there's not more firefighters doing that?
I don't know. It's easier just to have a job like with like it's definitely like
There are a lot of
unionized and
fake
everything.
firefighters
Jewish,
out there.
Jewish
There's a lot of-
ambulance is not unionized. I'm sure. You just do it. You know.
I don't think you can just pick up an ambulance. I think you gotta. You can.
They do it.
can?
They just do it. They do it.
That's fucking amazing.
Volunteer civil service.
I'm ready to
basically.
look up how much an ambulance costs.
You probably get one pretty cheap.
Running late for spots.
Called
Just hop in the
ambulance.
ambulance.
Yeah, like there's a surge in your area. This is actually going to cost $20,000.
Yeah.
I guess you can if you volunteer. You could probably do whatever you want. There's a lot of firefighters that do that. But they're like kind of fake firefighters.
Volunteer boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 4,000 private ambulance providers in the country right now.
Nice.
Nice.
All right,
So
there
I
you go.
guess you could just
Solves
hit
that.
them up.
Noah's attitude's off the charts today, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's pretty wild.
He's trying to be confrontational. I don't like it.
No, I'm just having fun. I'm glad to be back.
All right.
So,
what else is going
about
on,
your
dude?
podcast
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
What
Welcome
else
to
is going
Pod
on?
Life.
What are some of the challenges?
Have you
faced?
noticed resentment from cellar comedians?
Not resentment from cellar comedians. My sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sisters hate podcasts,
Yeah,
dude.
my little sister, especially because my little sister, she's 16. So she's that generation where I remember actually when I was home, when I came to do your show.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I came to do your show, I was like, yeah, my friend, he has a really like successful
You ever see
podcast.
Belly?
And yeah.
Anyway, what? All right, sorry.
God, that was such a high level.
Anyway,
Right.
anyway.
But I told my sister that I was like, yeah, my friend got a successful podcast, and she was like, we don't need more men with platforms.
Oh,
yeah, she's one of them.
That's
Yeah.
she's a kid.
Yeah.
She'll grow up.
But so yeah, really just resentment from her.
That's not
But
bad.
but other than that, it's been cool.
Wait till you dunk on her with your podcast. though.
Yeah. She'll start one.
Yeah.
She'll start one soon.
Yeah, one of those TikTok ones.
Yeah.
She'll kill it. Quadruple yours.
I'm asking her, can I be a guest?
Yeah.
Dude, the 9 Girls, 1 Guy podcast are so fucking nuts.
Dude,
Tate started it. I think Tate
Yeah.
started those. And are they? Is he just like hiring like escorts or strippers or something?
I don't know, but Gorlock Destroyer Worlds is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. They got a big they got a big dog on there. And they're like, it's good to be here with Stephanie, Caitlin, Gorlock, the Destroyer of Worlds. It's kind of the meanest thing I've ever heard someone call a big lady.
Yeah.
Gorlock, the Destroyer of Worlds. Is that? Yeah, whatever. I don't want to get into gender politics.
Yeah, true.
That,
Oh, really?
That's a former fella. Yes.
Had me fooled. I couldn't tell. I had no idea. I said, "My."
Gorlock did get. They're big enough that they are androgynous.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. Girls have been getting jacked. I thought that lady just crossfitted her way into just fucking
Destroyer of Worlds.
I found it kind of inspirational. I was like, man, that's fucking pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Wish I could Gorlock out.
It would be awesome. Can you? I mean, you could transfer a couple months if you wanted. Like, no one can stop you. If you went, dude, if you went full dress for a year and just came back and you're like, nah, it turns out it wasn't for me.
Damn.
Everyone, it would be a moratorium. No one could talk shit. Because you could just be like, excuse me?
Everyone would know.
Well, they couldn't do
Every
it.
single
They're all-
person would be like, fuck you.
Yeah, but like, why? You'd be like, hate crime.
I could scream.
Yeah.
Don't put your hands on me.
No one, no, they couldn't say anything to you. 'Cause then
If I
you-
wore a fucking,
you could film. You could
if I
post
wore a
yourself, excuse
sundress to the cellar,
me, parasol.
people would be mad.
No, they wouldn't, dude.
Yeah, they
No,
would.
no pants.
No,
Just full on dress.
Just
Sundress with jeans. No, sundress with jeans.
Yeah, dungarees underneath.
You could go centaur, half man, half woman. Like my bottom's man,
Ooh.
top is woman. I'm a centaur. I'm pure centaur.
Ooh, I do like that.
That'd be nice. No one could stop you. Literally, people would have to go like, yeah, I could see that.
And you could trans. You're quiet. You're a quiet guy.
Yeah. I have
You could trans and people would be like, dude, you hear about fucking Aunt Moore? If I did it, if I walked in immediately, they'd be like, "You're a fucking dickhead." If you did it, they'd be like,
"Oh, brave."
They'd have to respect it. Keep your beard.
I think people would respect your trans more than you think so.
I think. I mean, it would. Some would have to. Some would have to. Their entire identity is based on respecting that.
Yeah.
So some would have to, but for the most part,
people will be needling you.
I think I would get needled quite a bit. I can't imagine. You imagine walking in with Keith.
Just film everyone and expose them.
Yeah.
Expose the hate. Just be like, "Oh, excuse me."
I'll have a Bud Light and chicken wings. Just go on, do my exact set, do my regular stand up. Hey, what's up?
As soon as someone talks, if anyone talks to the audience, like, "Hey, you think you can do whatever you want?"
You treat me this way. How dare you?
or just go like almost like a playing card where the back of you is a girl. So you can turn, you have painted eyeballs, and if anyone's talking shit, be like, "What do you say?"
My ass out.
Like an amphibian with
That's
the whole other design on your back. You can be like, "Excuse me."
How dare you? It's almost time, dude. What's today? The 31st? 30th.
30th.
2 days away from fucking party time. It's New York party time. June?
Is it? What happens?
Pride Month, brother.
Oh.
Have you ever gone through the Pride Parade?
No, dude.
No. I had to
what
walk
are you doing down there?
I had to walk through it last year.
You had to walk through it?
Had to.
What happened?
Well, I didn't have to. I had a spot, and I just went the scenic route. It was cool to see though. Everybody is ass naked.
Really?
Yeah.
Everybody?
Pride Parade.
Everybody.
You see so many people with nothing on. I saw it was this one woman. Damn, I might have a video of it. Nice. She got on the pole. Right. Right.
This is totally straight, dude.
just invading their safe space.
Yeah.
It was this one woman. She was ass naked, just climbed the scaffold and was just dancing on it. And I was more amazed that she was just out there with no shoes on. That's what grossed me out. Yeah, just no shoes on West 4th Street.
Just jizz all over the floor.
Yeah.
Was there naked dudes too?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was
How's the penises.
As soon as
you saw some hogs.
Yeah, as soon as I stepped off the train, as soon as I got off the train at Christopher Street, it was just dicks everywhere.
Why does so why do they get naked?
You saw a fucking butt-seeking missile, dude. Just a guy's butt-seeking missile. Just
I don't know why they get naked, but it was freeing. It was definitely
you had a fun time.
I probably walk through it again this year. Yeah.
That's how they get you, dude.
2 more years, you're gonna be marching. You're gonna be in there.
They lure you in with some tits. They're like, "Don't mind this. Here's just a penis."
Right. Next year, I'm a float.
One of those.
You're a float. You're fucking cockatoo. Or cocker, whatever.
Just bogey on a float.
Cockatoo. I said, what's the dog you have?
Cockapoo.
Cockapoo.
Yeah.
You get that dog down there, it'd be a hit.
Yeah.
You could trans.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never been. I've never been to the gay pride parade.
O'Connor went.
Did he? Check it out.
Yeah. Just saying. O'Connor had a good time. You went to the women's march too, right?
No, I would definitely pick Pride over a women's march every time.
Yeah, true.
Gay dudes are way better than fucking women's march.
For sure. I mean, we could
That's fair.
easily turn gay dudes against women.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been, that's an easy one. Easy CIA operation to go in there and be like, yeah, fucking, they think you're a cool gay best friend.
Yeah. They picked up on that trope.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Because there was a gay best friend for a while in most shows and movies.
Mm-hmm.
As a white lady's prop. They figured it out.
I hated seeing that. I was always like, dude,
Pissed me off.
What do you think this is? But yeah, that'd be nice. I mean, they're already, dude. Gay dudes are pretty nasty to women. I've seen them do it. It's pretty funny each time.
So I've been kind of talking about this lately. So like, it's a gay porn star with my name. So right, yeah. Now make
Have you
this
been
up.
living a double life, dude?
Yeah, I have a gay following on Twitter, and I could not figure this shit out at all. Like I'm like, why the fuck are all these gay men like just following me, and then they and they DM me? Like my message request is the wild place,
bro.
And yeah. And what I noticed too is that like they're so specific.
You've been in New York too. You gotta go back to Philly.
Yeah,
you gotta go back to Philly.
Because the messages they sent me, like this one guy DM me, he said, hey, like you so fine and funny, and like a fan in the Washington Heights. So like they drop hints.
Yeah.
They'll drop hints like as far as the location, but I couldn't figure it out until somebody tagged me in this one video, and I'm watching the video. I'm like, is this some sketch I did and don't remember?
Yeah.
And then then everybody just started undressing, and then I figured it out what was happening. Like, this is a gay porn star with my name, and he doesn't have social media, so they just come to my page.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. You ever invite them to shows?
I've actually a few have came.
I figured. Yeah. Do a little meet and greet. A little tug and suck.
A little meet and meet, dude.
Yeah, meet to meet.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You ever greet their meats?
That's awesome. Yeah, I think there's like a UK Matt McCusker who's a UFC guy.
That's awesome.
Kind of tight, yeah. Always pumps me up. Nobody messes. No one mistakes us. So, how's the? Have you checked out the? What's the guy look like?
He doesn't. I think he's like kind of Spanish. Like I could see how some like
nice
same complexion. He has tattoos.
Don't look at me while you're saying this.
Yeah.
Don't look at my eyes. About his complexion and tattoos.
Yeah.
Is he bricked up or no?
I got out of there.
You didn't peep his eye?
Yeah, I got out of there. Like that's yeah.
You didn't peep the man's eye. You gotta see the hog.
Yeah. You found
Don't put it up on my fucking computer, dude. Oh, man, that's my fucking computer, dude.
Yeah.
Get that shit off my fucking computer.
Oh, that reminds me. I was home after the Hershey shows.
You're gonna get me in trouble with my wife. What's the hog like?
I was doing this to Phil. I was home and I kept going, Phil, fucking look at this. This is the exact photo. I Googled naked man's ass. I kept going like that. He goes, God damn it. That's good stuff. That's naked man's ass.
Just a hunk's ass.
Hunk's ass. Because I was just sitting there. We were hanging out with Phil all day, and I was like, Phil, what are you doing? Just sitting there thinking about guys' nuts and asses. He was like, yeah, okay, Shane. I was like, Dad, all you do is think about guys' asses. Fun bit. Next time you're with your dad, tell him that.
He'll get so mad.
So you go, Phil, what are you thinking about? Guys' naked asses? Yeah, okay. You're a sicko. You're a weird sicko.
I told you I hit my dad recently with he was talking about one of his friends. I'm like, yeah, that guy's gay, right? And he's like, he's not gay. What the hell are you talking about? I always thought he was gay. He's like, no.
What, his buddy?
Yeah, I just made it up. Just to fuck with him. I always thought that guy's gay, right? He's like, he's not fucking gay. What are you talking about?
Oh. Just, yeah, when you're with your bros, just be like, dude, you fucking see this shit?
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
How many times you get it with that?
You can get everybody.
How many times you get Phil with butts?
All day. It was after the Hershey show, and I was
definitely trying to.
Hungover. We just sat there. We sat outside watching the Phillies. I got him the entire Phillies game. Yeah. You can do it. You know, you show each other your phones. You go, dude, look at this fucking reel, or look at how funny this is.
Guy's ass.
Giant cock. You can airdrop pictures of.
I didn't know
my
that.
God.
What?
It's a tough one, dude.
What you get? We're gonna get fucking age restricted.
What?
We're gonna get age restricted.
Definitely. Guys' butts.
Guys' butts with a downward pointing boner, dude. That's tough.
I
That's
couldn't
tough
even.
stuff.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious to see me do that pose
That'd be awesome.
with a boner pointing down. It'd be like barely sticking out past the nuts.
You have to plop them up,
Just
yeah.
a hairy, destroyed ass.
Like an old dog's ass.
Just a dirty dog Tybalt's butt.
This summer, take your high to a whole new level. Hamilton Devices gives you an incredible vaping experience with huge clouds and full flavor. If you're looking for something to blow your friends' minds, check out the Jetstream. With 3 cartridges, it's self-propelling, so it blows the vapor. No need to inhale. With multiple airflow modes and adjustable voltage, you get total control of your high, dude.
I need to be in complete control of my
Control.
highs.
With easy and rechargeable and super portable gear, Hamilton Devices makes it easy to vape no matter where the day takes you. Yeah, you guys know Hamilton Devices rules.
Hamilton
I've
Devices
used a
is
lot of
up
stuff.
in this hoe.
Yeah, dude, I stay vaping on that all day
Hamilton
long.
Devices in this hoe.
However you like to vape, Hamilton Devices has you covered. Hamilton Devices is hooking our listeners up. Go to hamiltondevices.com and use code DRENCHED15 for 15% off. Buyers must be 21 or older. That's hamiltondevices.com, code DRENCHED15 for 15% off.
Thank you, Matthew. You did such a good job.
Thank you so much.
That's hard stuff. Now let's get back to the fucking podcast. All right, guys. Father's Day's coming up. Your dad already has enough ugly ties and baggy t-shirts. Get your old man looking sharp. Make him fuckable with clothing from True Classic. They sent me some gear. I like it.
Oh, yeah, True Classic's nice, bro. I wear
Good
all,
tees, dude.
That's all the only tees I wear now.
Their chino shorts are a fan favorite for a reason. Soft and stretchy.
Ooh.
These shorts can take your dad from the office right to happy hour and back to the office again.
To do what?
To molest the secretary. You can even throw these babies in the washer and dryer. No need to worry about anything shrinking. Pair his new shorts with True Classics Summer Neutrals t-shirts for the perfect. This is the smallest font of all time, dude. Every dad is different, and True Classic makes tees that have just enough room right where you need it. All right? So if your dad's got a different body, we can fix it. True Classic is hooking all our listeners up with an exclusive deal to help you get along on gifting. Fuck, dude. For a limited time, only get 25% off. For a limited time only, get 25% off with the code DRENCHED at trueclassic.com. That's 25% off with code DRENCHED, plus free shipping included on purchases over $100. Perfect. Wouldn't you like to send your dad a fucking t-shirt?
I might send him a nice True Classic.
I might send him some True
gonna
Classics. That
look
is
jacked
nice.
as
I'm going to
fuck,
get him
dude.
Hamilton Devices from the smoke crack. Go check out Ant's podcast.
Yes.
And see him at Helium.
When are you going to be healing?
June 28th.
Woo.
Oh, June 28th at Helium Comedy Club in Philly.
That'll be lit.
we want more podcasts.
Yeah, we want more podcasts.
Guys, if you're going out of the country this summer, you'll want to learn all the languages to pick up the sweet honeys.
Oh, yeah.
Enter Babbel, if you're doing, especially if you're doing love tourism.
Yeah.
You're going to find a wife in a different country.
You want to be able to go.
Yeah. You should figure out how to ask them, are you child?
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Do you have penis? Don't fucking lie to me. Babbel will teach you how to say, I'll cut your fucking head off. You tell anybody about this.
Enter Babbel, the language learning app that has sold over 10 million subscriptions. In just 10 minutes a day, you can learn a whole new language and be able to ask someone what time it is or if that girl at the bar came with somebody. Oh, man. Yikes.
Whoa.
I'm so excited to start taking lessons with Babbel. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah, I'd like it.
I'm going to learn Hebrew. And do a bar mitzvah. Babbel's lessons are based on real life scenarios, so you'll be learning vocabulary you'll actually use. No matter your learning style, Babbel has something that'll work for you. In addition to lessons, check out their podcasts, games, stories, and live classes. Plus, it comes with a 20-day money-back guarantee. Right now, get up to 55% off your subscription when you go to babbel.com/drenched. That's babbel.com/drenched for up to 55% off your subscription. Babbel, language for life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
That podcast was great. I can't wait to get back into it. All right, so we covered gay stuff. What else we got? Whacking off. What are you whacking off to?
I got the demon seed in me right now.
Semen?
Yeah, I got a screamer in me. I was away all weekend in Chicago.
Oh, how was that?
It was cool. It was nice. We stayed
You
in
got
like
chill.
Yeah, we kind of chilled. I mean, when you have, I was like fucking chasing kids around, but it was like we were in like a high rise. It was nice in downtown Chicago, like on like the 37th floor. It was so nice. I've never understood like wanting to live downtown.
Yeah.
Because at nighttime the lights go out and like everyone puts different colors like lights in their windows, so it looks cool. You look out the windows, like it's pretty tight. Thought for sure I'd get some ass in the fucking high rise. Not a crumb, dude.
Really?
Not a crumb.
Not a crumb of sniz.
Not a crumb in there, dude. I wanted to boss up, dude. Not a crumb in the high rise.
You gotta fuck in the window of the high rise, dude.
Man,
That's a waste of like a good.
I know.
Yeah.
That was
You
the
should have
plan.
taken the pussy at that point.
That was the
you
plan.
should have. My rules, my attitude. Should have chased her around the high rise.
I should have. No, we were both very tired after the end of every single day, and stuff too, dude. I ate so much I ate so much yummy pizza too, so I was pretty full.
Yeah,
but
that just happened to me.
What?
Like I planned on getting some, but I had a bunch of pizza and wine, and like the wine just put me to bed.
You went right to sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost nothing worse.
Well, getting too full.
Yeah, getting too full. Just being like, damn, I have no desire to have sex.
Yeah, but you're like tomorrow though. It's
Tomorrow I'm gonna get you.
Tomorrow is
And you wake up,
on.
you're still like, ugh.
Yeah, dude. I was
much
bucked.
pizza. I can't have any pussy pie. Too many pizza pies.
Yeah, so I got a screamer in me. I got like a
You got a bunch of jizz in you?
bunch of jizz in me.
What those guys' butts just do for you?
Reminded me of all the jizz I had in me, dude.
It reminded you.
It's like, God damn, dude. Why are those butts on glazed?
They were glazed.
Some of them were waxed up.
They were glazed guys' butts.
Have you guys covered glazing guys' butts on your podcast yet?
Yeah,
No.
what do you guys talk about on the pod?
No, we have talked about getting your ass ate.
Nice.
Ew,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
What's the verdict? Is you guys? Is it like a consensus on it?
He's against it, but I told him because he's 25.
Who's he?
Yeah. Asante Morris. You know, he from young kid from Philly. So yeah.
He's against having his ass.
Yeah.
eaten.
But I'm 30.
And
so,
you've seen the parade.
Yeah.
You've been in the parade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got your legs behind your head.
Dressed like Riri, dude, on that one album.
But I'm more pro getting your ass ate now at this age than
For
I
sure.
was. I've become a lot more progressive.
I'm staunch.
Yeah.
Staunchly against it.
Stay out. It's Area 51.
That's Area 51, dude. That's no trespassing, dude.
Yeah, I would to be polite. I'd be like, yeah, sure. You know,
Really? You would
I don't
allow
like
it?
to- Yeah, for sure. Well, it depends. I'd have to like really, clean the grounds.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah,
need little dudes in astronaut suits down there, fucking.
Because the
Yeah,
times
that's-
it happened, I wasn't expecting it. So yeah,
Oh, you got caught off guard.
yeah.
Oh, so your ass was not prepared. You probably had a. Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude.
What season was it?
When was this? Summer. It was Pride. It was June. It was last June.
No, it was year round. Year round.
Yeah,
Year
ass
round.
eat
So it's
round
like
the clock?
Yeah, so I've been.
You get attacked.
Yeah, the few times it has happened, it's just like,
Someone's about to get the fucking ring, dude.
yeah, just kept going, and me not knowing, or matter of fact, me
Look like
just,
fucking
me, I guess
Jordan,
me
dude.
just wanted to see. It's like,
What?
You gotta look like Jordan, dude. The ring on each finger.
Yeah. So you just keep getting your ass eaten? You're still doing it?
no, I'm not still doing it.
Ah.
Right.
You lie like
Right,
a
I'm trying to
rug,
convince myself.
dude.
Right.
Ew. Getting eaten out? You're probably.
Yeah, you can't grunt. You have to make a delicate noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best case scenario is, and you grab their,
It's got to just tickle.
you grab their little.
It's got to just tickle. I would like if a lady scratched my asshole.
That'd be nice.
That's like one of the best feelings in the world. When you have an itchy ass,
With a back
and
with
you
a,
just dig into it. I'd say go from outside the underwear. I like a little underwear on there.
Yeah. Get some
I
like
don't want some nails.
coarse
I want-
boxer briefs
Yeah.
to fucking
dig in there.
Yeah.
That I could see, but a tongue that's horrific, dude.
Cat tongue.
I'd just be like, hey, can you scratch my ass for me? And I'd lay down on my stomach. Say, get in.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It is something about like underwear touching the ass when you getting that good scratching.
Yeah, but it's tough when
Never
you do
wash my
that.
hands. I do it I'll do it walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh shit, turn around and see a family.
Yeah.
2 feet behind me. I'm just-
I get greedy with like dick adjustments where I'm
Yeah.
like, I get a little micro adjustment, then you go, that didn't quite do it. And you're like, yeah. You grab your dick and you're like, I did that at a party recently. It was just like, God, I think someone saw that. So I gave myself a little pants tug, like, not there. And I was fully like,
yeah. Fuck. You ripped at your dick and nuts.
Fuck,
Probably felt good.
Grabbed my penis. It was perfect.
Yeah.
My penis was in a very uncomfortable position. I
Now we're
freed it
talking
up.
about it. I'd like to get one of these goddamn shorts accidentally.
What the hell?
So wait, you're getting your ass eaten.
I have.
How many times?
I say
dozens.
No. I say about 3 or 4.
Ew, Anthony.
But the first time it ever happened, it was about to be a fight. Like
there was
like between me and the girl, because it was just like, why are you doing this?
Damn, she wiped your memory.
Yeah.
Wait. The fight was after the ass eating?
No, the fight was like while her trying to do it,
and you were saying, "Do not."
Yeah.
And she was, "Come on."
Yeah. And it was just
That's actually kind of hot.
Yeah, I was just about to, like, God damn.
Fuck, I'll give you that.
What was your argument? What was her argument? Like,
I guess I was like 20 at the time. I was like 20 at the time, so I was just like completely gross, and I was just like, yo, you too young to be doing this.
How old was she?
Like she was like, I mean, we were the same age, but I feel like, but eating ass, it comes with experience. I feel like when you eat ass at 20,
You gotta start. You gotta start
like
somewhere.
so you
that comes
you're
from
saying
trauma.
start her young. You're saying you got to like work your way up to that's grown and sexy only.
Yeah. And like, because if you,
gotta be a grown ass woman. You're gonna eat fucking.
So she was like, "Come on, let me do it."
Yeah.
Did you have any other like follow up questions to that? Be like, is this standard protocol for you, or like what's?
No, I was just immediately like just ready to fight.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you were like just throwing punches to her chest.
Yeah.
Like, Stop.
And she just coming at me with tongue. Yeah.
Well, to elaborate.
So how did the fight?
How did it feel?
How did the tension finally break?
I think we just had regular old fashioned sex.
Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah,
The best.
Yeah.
And did you've been fingered? Obviously, if you've had your ass eaten, you've been fingered.
That is, women are dying. Women are dying to breach the egg. They're dying to breach the
I
egg.
gotta be honest. This first appearance on the pod is it's wild.
It's a fair question. Why can't we have fun, dude?
Why can't we get fingered?
Why can't we have fun with our butts, dude?
So yes,
Yeah.
you've been fingered. How many times did you say?
No, I haven't.
They definitely do it while they're eating your butt. Just
True, yeah.
you go. You can use two.
But we
I
should
can
be
take
able
it.
to though. We should be allowed to. We
Yeah,
should have that freedom.
have fun.
I know your freak ass has done it.
No, it definitely did.
No, done to me. No.
He talks about it the whole time when we drove up. He's like, God, my ass is thirsting to be fucking. My pussy's.
Lemaire, you're awfully quiet.
No, I'm good. I'm not an ass gay.
Nice.
Same.
Damn, dude, you're the only one.
Yeah.
I
And
would
we-
never let her go down there.
And
I
we
love
also
her.
need like
I've
we,
done
we
it. I'm
should
not
have
gonna
the
lie.
freedom to
You've
use.
had your asshole licked.
Yeah.
You've had your asshole licked.
Yeah.
Awesome. How'd it
For sure.
feel? Elaborate.
Awesome.
Would
It's
somebody
awesome.
elaborate?
It's
Oh,
like, you know,
thank
your
you.
balls getting
Curious.
licked?
Yeah.
It's 10 times better.
Thank you.
It's 10
Thank
times
you.
better than balls.
I'm not saying it doesn't feel
It just
good.
gets better and better until you go down to your feet and you go, oh.
Look, there's a lot of stuff that feels great that I don't participate in.
True.
Probably getting butt fucked.
True. No, you know what? There's got to be something to it. If all those guys doing
Obviously,
that,
there's something to it.
fucking floating around
Obviously,
on
there's
balloons.
a lot to it.
Dude, they'll like seriously have guys with like their feet on your neck, like stop butt fucking. You're like, I can't.
I wish I could. You don't think I wish I could stop getting butt fucked?
It's too damn
It's
good.
ruining my entire life.
I could have had children, but instead I chose to get butt fucked.
Instead of get butt fucked. But
Yeah, it's
now
fucking-
everybody likes it, so
it's
I'm
hard.
fine.
Yeah, true. That really must have stunk.
It's gotta be tough for the fucking geezers, the gay geezers.
Yeah.
Be like, damn, look at you motherfuckers. Parades. We were fighting cops.
Yeah, dude.
Getting
And
hit.
sucking them.
Sucking the cops quietly. And then they'd hit us after we sucked them. So they were embarrassed.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That I mean, when we were younger, there was that Matthew Shepard kid.
Yeah.
Like dudes would like hear about gay stuff and just go ballistic.
They'd be
And be like,
furious.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's a
Now,
dark
it's,
one.
now it's just kind of like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. If you, that's a good point though. If you do follow them, you're saying you're like just don't even open the door. Just draw the fucking drawbridge.
I'm pretty self-conscious about things, and
Keep the A.
my
just-
butthole is definitely one. I'm like, I can't. The world's not ready for this.
Yeah.
I can't share this with one person. And also, I have a covenant with God.
About your butthole.
Well, that's something he would be against.
Probably. What about a little like perimeter play though? Non-penetrative perimeter play.
I'm not saying people haven't tried to go down. I'm not saying a couple ladies have danced around. I said, what the fuck are you thinking? No. Ew, no.
You go full 7th grade girl mode, like absolutely not.
I squeeze their hand as hard as I can. Yeah, they try to reach down. I go, put it on my tit. I go, you can go up on me, and that's it. No one's allowed to finger me yet. So you guys have been fingered.
It's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. You guys
No,
can
never
admit it.
do.
You're not a slut if you've been fingered. You guys are old.
I'm afraid of my dirty ass.
Yeah, I've
I
got.
don't want to. Do you want your lady to have poop on,
That's
on her
nothing.
finger?
A dirty ass is nothing to a woman,
Dude,
dude.
you want her to pull a finger out and you had poop on it?
Yeah, but dude, they
That's
deal with
gross. And then
10
she's
times
touching your
worse.
face
Yeah.
with it, with
They
your own
deal
poop?
with 10 times worse. Well, why would they touch your
By the
face?
way, I
with it?
touch my own face with my own poop
Well, that's gross.
every single day, dude.
That's so dirty. That's yucky.
It's not that yucky. You do it too, dude. Before you go to bed, you ever start scratching your ass?
I would wash my hands.
You would get out of bed and
I'm
wash
just
your
kidding.
hands.
That was a lie.
Yeah. You scratch your ass and then you go.
But I'm not going like so far in.
Well, you don't gotta be an animal about it. You
Actually,
go
I go-
a little more gingerly. Yeah.
You just rammed it. Just laying in bed at night, you're just like, damn, my ass itches.
Like a battery ram.
Good pod. Good pod. Hot pod.
This
butt
is a hot pod. This is a big butt
You bring
pod.
in more on your podcast. You're talking butt stuff.
Yeah, it is the age old. It's the age old debate of like
Men's butts.
hetero dudes
Yeah.
is butt play acceptable or not. Yeah,
Everybody I've talked to that's done it's been like, it rules.
it's decent. Yeah,
Yeah.
but again, you don't want to become a butt slut.
And you don't want to be the first one in the group to do it.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt
I'm
helped
a
you
bit
out
of a
big time.
pioneer, yeah.
Matt held out. Matt held out. Let you fucking. You're in the deep end. He said, "I've been in there too, brother." I'm also in the deep end.
But yeah, you don't want to become a butt slut because women do. They're going for the butt. It's like
They
a
do go
revenge.
for the
It's a
butt.
revenge thing.
They would like to strap on.
They would love to strap you down.
Man, when you hear about a, don't tell me, brother.
No, no,
Do not tell me, brother.
no.
That's not convincing. Have you been strap attacked?
No. That's too much. That's too much.
That's next, dude. After you get your butt eaten, that is next.
Strap attack.
That's the gateway. Yeah.
Finger and butt eaten. The next on the docket
It's strap
is
attack.
a strap attack.
Yeah, true. And that's it, dude. They want nothing more. I think they strap
Yeah.
attack you and leave you. They just go, "That's it. I'm leaving. I'm taking
I'm
all my
not staying
stuff.
with that sissy.
Taking all my stuff."
Man, you could get drunk. You could get drunk and get strap attacked.
Yeah.
There was if you didn't know, and there was a purchase made. There's a strap. Could be under your bed right now.
So much she had that thing on her.
And you get hammered. You go. Just while you're asleep. Just. Oh my.
Wait, you saying she strap attacks you while you're sleeping?
Yeah, strap attack. Rape. And then you go, wait a second.
Oh, you wake up to it.
Yeah. You go,
oh my God. Oh.
What the fuck?
Then that's like a force. That's a whole other force you'd have to contain within your life. Just getting butt punished. You're like, dude, it's been like a month. I've been butt punishing forever.
We talked to our friend. Remember that podcast we did with our friend that got butt punished?
Yeah, he was pretty into it.
He was all about it.
Yeah.
That was an uncomfortable moment.
It's got to skew the relationship.
It does.
If you get butt
when I hear
punished.
about it, I go.
Although Tom Hardy went super alpha on it. He's like, yeah, I've butt fucked guys before. I'm an actor.
Venom?
Tom Hardy.
Venom's butt. Yeah,
Venom,
he's,
yes,
he's
Venom.
had some venom.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think he's only top though before.
You thought that was drool coming out of Venom's mouth?
I think he's only butt fucked guys.
Probably. Tom Hardy's the man.
I
But
could be
again,
spreading a vicious rumor. Did he?
No, he said he was bisexual. He said he's laid with men.
He has been a part of the theater for a while.
Yeah.
Who could blame him?
If you're in the theater long enough.
Yeah, you do enough
That's
Shakespeare.
true.
Who knows?
This theater tour might culminate. Who did this? Who did this? Who is responsible for this fart?
That's me, dude. That's me.
What are you with their leaky fingered butts? Who's responsible for this?
That's all me. My bad.
God damn, you have been having dog farts lately. Just quiet dog farts.
I was like, I know this isn't right, and it was just I was like, it's right there.
It's
though.
right,
Let
dude.
me
It's
just
right at the
get-
goal line. Just punch it in, dude.
I had some. That's probably why I didn't get any ass this weekend. I was, dude, punishing farts.
Yeah, you're not used to all that pizza.
A lot of pizza, and I started taking. I got like. I'm back on the lion's mane. I just got a bunch of this like mushroom powder.
Did we talk about it here? That lion's mane. I almost shit my pants.
Oh,
I know the mushroom capsules.
The mushroom. So I've been taking them, but I also
Dude, I
like.
almost shit my pants.
I know.
I had to
You're
run
telling
home.
me. You think it's from the lion's mane?
It's never happened to me in my life.
What's
Oh,
that?
we were
Just taking mushroom. He gave me a bunch of these like micro doses.
Well, this
and-
yeah. I've been taking lion's mane. This is like psilocybin, like mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a little capsule.
He gave me a couple
Got your hiney
I
going.
had nothing to do one day. I was like, I'll take a couple of these.
It opened your third eye.
Go for a
dude.
walk. My chakras were wide open, dude. I was out for a walk, and all of a sudden, I had like a back pain. I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, wow, that's crazy. My back hurts. And then all of a sudden, there was a grumble in my stomach, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I got to turn this walk around. Started walking briskly to the house. And then you know how when you have to shit real bad, it like eventually, if you hold it long enough, it does subside.
Yeah.
This thing kept getting worse. I've never almost shit my almost shit my pants.
You thought
Did I
you-
talk about this last week?
You told me.
All right.
You thought you could good boy it.
I thought I could tough this thing out.
Yeah, sometimes you're
hold
like-
it as hard as I could.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can good boy it. Dom.
Did not
Like,
go.
I'm gonna be a
Just
good
bruised up
boy.
a
It,
bigger
it was
shit.
such a serious shit that not a single door got closed on the way in. I didn't have time to close doors. I was running into the house. Dude. You can't run.
You can't.
I
Yeah.
was just walking as hard as I could. I was jingling my keys. I was like, what the fuck?
How was
Yeah.
it when you spied your toilet too? Were you just?
It's the closer you get to your house, your butt knows.
Yeah.
It
You
does.
start to have to shit even worse.
It does.
I ran up the steps. Tommy was like, he texted me. He was like, what the fuck was that? I was like, dude, I almost shit my pants. I was out for a walk. I'm on mushrooms and I almost shit my pants.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my farts have been from taking the.
I've never had that
microdoses.
before, so I'm saying it was the mushrooms.
Dude, I started taking turkey tail and lion's mane and just like putting it in coffee, like a bunch of this other like just regular mushroom powder.
Yeah.
Dude, that's where I think I had like the fucking like the worst smelling farts. There's a note on farts that's maxed out as.
And you're in Chicago?
It's almost like a chemical smell.
And you had vacation farts. Vacation farts, you get a different scent, dude. If I go to the beach, my farts smell different.
It's like a saltwater taffy.
I don't know what it is, dude.
Dude, my brother Kevin was taking Lance Armstrong supplement. And all they did was give him the worst smelling farts. And it was the maxed out. It was like I was hitting that level of smell where it's like almost it like smells like a fucking.
But
chemical
people are mad.
It's a chemical spill.
When you fart, people
are mad and like concerned for their own well being.
Yeah.
Like,
Is there a gas leak? Something's wrong. Is the stove on?
Yeah, I was hitting those level of it, and it was just Jesus Christ, dude. So bad.
Yeah, that's why you didn't get any high rise, pussy.
I know. I stunk up the high rise. I stunk up the 37th
Fucking
floor.
yeah,
Dude.
the top floor. Those farts were probably creeping through the vents upstairs.
They were nasty, dude. They were so loud, dude.
And you ever hit nice?
Yeah.
What's better than extremely loud farts?
I can't help but fart as loud as possible. I look my wife in the eye and I go, yo. She
I'm
looks
the
up and I
same
go,
way.
as loud as I can. You're not funny. I'm
Best
like,
is the
"Nah."
morning. Try to wake them up if they're still sleeping. Stare at them while they're sleeping and fart as loud as you can. You watch them go like this.
Yeah. I just ripped a good one. Me and my girl were eating breakfast, eating some French toast, and I looked her right in the eye and just just let her rumble in the chair. she was so disgusted at me.
There's nothing better to do.
At breakfast, rumble in a chair.
Just impress a lady with a fart.
Especially in the morning. That's risk.
Yeah.
There's a dump. There's usually a dump behind that early one.
Then I'll say, like, you hear how loud that one was? Like I'm proud of my farts.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Yes. I was 3 feet away from you.
Yeah, the sheer volume she takes is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Of just I'll fully have it contained.
You've been
under the
farting
covers.
like a motherfucker lately.
I know, dude.
The last several weeks, you've been occasionally this whole room stinks like
I'm
shit.
sorry, dude.
No, it's
Well, whenever I start lifting again,
I like it.
lifting, thank you. Whenever I start lifting again, I start eating like an Olympic athlete.
Of course.
So if I lift at all, it's like, I need 20,000 calories a day.
I do, dude. I go to that trainer and immediately I'm like, well, I can eat anything for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
I'll eat like a monster for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
and I'll come back the next week. I'll be like, what the fuck happened?
Like,
you're visibly worse than you were last week.
So my muscle cells were breaking down. I had to repair them, dude.
Yeah.
I had
The only way to repair it was wonton dumpling soup every day.
Yeah, I carb loaded there and just munched a fucking pizza. We all went out to Giordano's Chicago style pizza. I just fucking demolished.
Did you talk about the Democrat mayors ruining the city?
The new guy? Nah, Brittany was giving me the deets on the way we were driving. She was like, "Yeah, he not doing a very good job
in Chicago."
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
same thing in Philly.
I think it's a tall task.
fucking is Kenny? Did he get reelected or?
I don't know, but it's really the
did
DA.
he quit?
Yeah,
It's the DA. It's crashing.
Was he like, this sucks, I'm out of here?
Yeah, let him go. You're talking let him go, Larry.
Yeah.
Talking about let him go, Larry, dude.
Where'd I put my Zins?
Cop union hates him. What are you looking for?
My delicious Zin.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude.
My Lucy's.
I was checking the news. I was like taking a dump, just checking the news while I was in Chicago, and like it would just shootings were always at the top, and it was. I would check, take a dump, go later, and like 2 hours later, I'd be like, oh goddamn, we're up to.
Yeah.
It was like 10 people died, I think.
Yeah, on the weekend. Yeah,
I think so.
They get a lot every weekend.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Philly's
dude.
been nuts.
Yeah, Philly is. You see they banning the mask?
They're banning the mask. Yeah.
Which is
Matt called that day one.
Hold that day one of the pandemic. I'm like, dude, if you're like given if it's like people do those laws and it's like there's like full on criminal organizations out there that are sitting back and going, oh fuck yeah, I can wear ski masks. I can evade the camera system now. I can be in this guy's house, come out with a mask on. That now no one has any idea who anyone is, dude. It's that was day one of it.
I like the ban. I like the ban for a lot of reasons. One, I'm gonna feel safer, and I think there's gonna be a lot more accurate shootings. Like it'll be easier to hit the person I want to get. So it's like, oh, he don't have a mask anymore. I've been looking for you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. A lot of people probably got hit just wearing a mask.
Oh yeah,
like, there's that motherfucker right there. You shoot him. Like,
not the guy. Yeah,
not him.
Yeah, that was the scuba masks were crazy, man.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's going away. That was crazy. Over,
I still get mad when I see them.
The masks
on airplanes.
Yeah,
still, there's always just families in masks, and I'm just like,
yeah, what's up,
pussy family?
You're talking about like the KN95.
That's how I feel. I was early on that. Like I remember I had a college March 3rd, 2020. And I remember going to the show and my girl giving me like Kleenex wipes and sanitizer, telling me to wipe down my seat. And I felt like an idiot. The only one doing
Oh,
this
you
shit.
did it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I put it to use. But I didn't nobody thought
Yeah,
it
no
was
one knew what the fuck it was. No one knew what the fuck it was.
Yeah, that was early on. Now it's like, dude, if you're still KN95'd up, dude, it's like I was on a flight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people still
I
rocking.
want to punch him.
It's crazy. I want to snap them, dude. It's fucking.
That'd be funny. I want to fly Air Canada again. Go yell in that fucking male stewardess's fucking face. I'm gonna spit right in his mouth.
Show my ass.
I hate him.
Show my ass. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I've been watching a lot of RFK Jr. stuff.
Nice.
He's been crushing
bro.
He's been crushing that in terms of all the stuff. Like we kind of got butt fucked a little.
Yeah.
Speaking of butt fucking, it was
we got our asses licked.
They started going on like the fucking what was the one trial where it was like they just did it on like 4 dogs or something for the new booster? The data, no, it was on like 8 mice.
I remember when they were like fucking beagles up.
Yeah.
What was that? What did they do to them? Were they like?
That was way back when.
That was way back. He had the fruit flies or
Yeah, were
the
they
bot flies.
letting bugs eat beagles' faces?
Yeah. He also killed a bunch of gay people too with the AIDS stuff.
Well.
Oh yeah.
That's a tough one.
But the beagles.
The beagles.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the beagles have hard lives, dude. They're #1 laboratory dog. Why beags?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't like it though. Beagles are cute.
I know.
Do it on fucking cockapoos.
Oh, they were. No, weren't they cutting their vocal cords
Yeah,
out? So they
couldn't howl.
So they couldn't howl or make noises.
Yeah, they'd let bugs eat their face.
Ugh.
That's good. That's a good experiment.
That is pretty good.
For real. It's like a 3rd grader's like the fucked up kid in class's idea.
It's like the bad kid from Toy Story.
For real. Just take out their vocal cords and put a bag on their head with bugs in it. Why?
Sean, fact check yourself about Dr. Fauci murdering homosexual man. Because that's the kind of stuff that get us deplatformed, dude.
Yeah, that was alleged. I could edit it out if you want. You could read Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s book about it, though.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. I was talking with the O'Con man last night. We had a couple of drinks, got into some politics.
Nice.
They're just not going to have any. Biden's just not going to debate anybody.
Yeah.
They're going to duck RFK. They're going to say, we're not doing that debate. And then he's going to say, I'm not going to share a stage with somebody who denied democracy. And he'll be able to duck Trump. Yeah. He's never going to have to debate.
Yeah, true. But yeah, RFK's hitting all the pods, though.
RFK's hitting the pods, but
He's
I'm
hitting
saying...
the pods. Yeah, Biden will get out of
I'd
the
love
debate.
to see them debate.
Especially, dude, the rematch, dude. That's Rocky, too. Trump versus Biden.
Biden, the rematch is going to be nuts. He might Drago him. It might be Rocky. It might be Creed Drago. Trump might kill him.
True, yeah. Especially if you watch his tape. It's like, first of all, just shut the fuck up. Don't spaz.
He spazzed on the first one.
Totally
Rocky won, he spazzed.
He totally spazzed.
The first debate, Trump would not shut the fuck up.
It was crazy.
He ruined it.
I think RFK would body them. I mean, easily body them both in a debate.
Definitely. He's the only one with a brain.
True.
The other two, Trump and Biden, are gone.
Well, it's nuts because I've like been watching a lot of his interviews and he just like talks. If he like doesn't want to answer questions, he's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really want anything to do with that. And it's like he'll answer questions like a regular person. And then I turned on and I don't know if it was like Trump or DeSantis, and it's just like immigrants are killing you, and it's very funny how like sensationalistic, like you just get accustomed to like how all that stuff was.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus
preposterous
Christ.
it is.
It's insane. I hope he does it so bad, dude.
I hope.
He brings a tear to my eye, dude. When I watch him, I get so proud. I'm like, yeah, dude,
RFK?
this country has a chance. Yeah, when I watch him, like, we have
it's
a
pretty
fucking
sick.
chance.
He'll get 8% of the votes.
You think he's polling pretty
he
well?
will not get any votes.
I'm telling you, he's polling well.
I agree. I'll vote for him.
I hope he wins.
But
Dude. He's got a shot, dude. His wife wouldn't have let him run if he didn't have a shot.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Cheryl Hines wouldn't have let him run. He goes, if I didn't have a shot, he had to show her some of the polls.
You just got to tough it out. You got to tough out his voice for 1 minute.
You get
And then
used,
you get
I'm
used to it right away.
Yeah, exactly. Get used to it really quickly.
And I think I said this last time. I was driving, listening to his one podcast, and I was like, he'll never win because of this voice. And I was like, damn, how dumb is our fucking country?
Yeah.
That it's true. No one will vote for him because of that. People will be like, yeah, but you hear his voice. Meanwhile, Biden can't talk and Trump's nuts. And they'll be like, yeah, but the guy sounds funny. The one rational guy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll see. He had it out with fucking Crystal Ball.
I watched that. I was none too pleased.
Yeah, that was tough, man. He's like, show me where I'm wrong. She's like, you've
We're not
studied
going to
this.
get into this right now. It's like, well, you brought it up. We're out of time.
She's like, well, you study this. It's like, you study this your whole life, so I'm not going to debate you on it.
Yeah. It's like, so then what the fuck are you questioning it?
Yeah, I mean, dude, could be the president, dude.
Ant, you voted for Trump, right?
Have you ever voted?
Yeah, I voted. I do want him back on Twitter. I voted in.
You definitely voted.
I was
you
matter of fact,
definitely voted for Hillary
you know what's
Clinton.
funny? No, I did, and I was mad as hell because
she sent one of her minions to eat your butt, dude.
For that vote, I waited to the last day, and I was living up here, so I had a mail-in ballot.
Yeah.
So I went out of my way to catch the megabus back to Philly to drop off my ballot, and then when I got back, I came back the next day, like after the results, and just landed off the megabus into like just protest. That was the wildest shit.
Oh fuck!
Because it was like I would, especially at
Man, that was nice. You went and did your duty as an American citizen, and then how are you rewarded with a loss to the GOAT, dude? Trump, 2016
Right,
Trump might have been the GOAT, dude.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah,
there was
Prime
one.
Trump. Yeah,
Prime Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's weakened himself, man. Telling
Of course, he's fucking 4 years. You know, he's so old.
True. Yeah, 4 years have passed. I guess
He's old.
Yeah.
but I feel like a lot of his harder core people have been
6
like,
years have passed.
They left him. A lot of his harder core supporters are like, all right, it's enough.
It'll be interesting.
And DeSantis is kind of 2.0 basically.
How old is Trump?
78,
Is he really?
70s. Yeah, I think he'll be 80.
Damn.
I could be wrong. And Biden, he's 76 right now. And then Trump, yeah, true. 1776. That was Noah. What? Biden's 80 right now, so he'll be. So if he wins the next election, he'll be 86.
No,
when
man,
he's
they
done.
can't run him. There's no way.
86, dude.
There's no
I think
way.
he's bad now. Think of him in 6 years.
If he wins again,
6 years from now.
if he wins again, it's definitely fake. There's no way he wins again.
That's the wildest shit.
There's no way.
They run him
There's
against
no
Trump, he's
way-
got a chance.
Where he's in charge, it's the biggest country in the world, like in terms of like GDP.
Yes.
And there's why would there be a senile guy winning?
This is when like ageism should be allowed.
Yeah, it's not even. There's no such thing as ageism, dude.
Can you imagine
not
Joe
a real
Biden
thing.
right now, after 6 more years, not only 6 years of life, 6 more years of being the president,
Yeah,
how fucking worn down that guy's. Like, he's going to be totally gone.
dude. Just
He's
from, like,
already, yeah.
even if you did nothing, you were just on TV and people were talking about you. That would have your adrenals going 24/7. And it's like the ageism thing's ridiculous because it's like, all right, well then let a 12-year-old be president. It's like, well, we can't do that. It's like, okay, so you can't have a fucking 85-year-old either.
It's a good argument, Matthew.
Thank you, man.
It's like most times you don't even let an 80-year-old decide what they're going to eat.
No, they can't even fucking wipe their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. If he wins again, that's
Something's up.
suspect, dude.
Where are you going to move, dude? I
You know
might
where
have
I'm
to
going.
leave.
You go fucking head down south. I might move to Mexico.
Yeah.
I'll
We'll be right there.
True.
All right. We should switch over
Yeah,
to
hit the page.
Patreon. Goodbye.